we should be looking damn good to go. Back once again with some Arknights, another reading event. Oh boy, reading time. We're here later than we typically would be for a stream, so just a little FYI before I do like the official intro and stuff. We're gonna do basically half of the reading today, and then we'll do the other half of the reading for this story later in the week. Okay, just so you know. So that way I don't completely destroy my brain and my voice at the same time, you know? So we'll split it up into two parts. Just a little FYI. So, without further ado, if you're watching this live or pre-recorded, really appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly appreciated. We should have a very good time today. If I go straight over here and wait, I'm missing stuff. Whoops. Put that back up here. And where is it? That there. Okay. And then we'll pause that music. And we'll get the game audio in. Okay. Stuff is looking good. Perfect timing. Yes, yes. You said congrats on your rolls. I'm glad you've had such a great start in the game. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rockabye. And what's up, Sasuro? How you doing? And hello, Speedy. And also, once again, I do have... Well, let me lower the game volume for the time being. I have to put it up when I'm actually reading. And once again, we do have Rez with us, so I'll undeafen myself on Discord. And Rez, you can say hello to the people.
Hello again.
There he is. There is Rez. So yeah, we're like I said, we're gonna try to read up to like 5, and then we'll do the other half next stream. So that is the plan. That is the plan. All right. So let's get into it, shall we? And you can see the screen, right, Rez? Everything looks fine.
No.
No?
It's black.
Wait, is it really?
Nah. Kidding.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, wait. Let me know if it's broken. All right.
There's another black in the screen.
Yeah. I wonder what you're talking about. But yeah, what's up, Merwin? How you doing? But yeah, you said, am I gonna watch the summer stream on August 6th? Probably not, because I'm not gonna see this stuff. I'm not even gonna be able to play the damn stuff until like 6 months from now. It's different for Honkai and stuff, of where if I look at the Chinese version, it's only like a month away or something like that. But 6 months is a very big difference. And how you doing, Ramsey? How you doing? What I would have loved to do this week is stream, you know, the Zenless Zone Zero gameplay for you guys. But, you know, I don't get into betas for cool new games coming out. Just doesn't happen, unfortunately. So, yeah. Anyways, mere moments after our guest arrives in Shangshu, the wine is already uncorked. This is a fated encounter. Okay. This is me voice everything. That was the end. That was like the second half, basically, of the last time we had to read. I had to take over for everything. But that's why we're reading half of it today, half of it later in the week. 50-50, eh? Alright. Dad, why is there a knife on the wall? That was my constant companion when I was young and begging for food. So why is there an empty shelf under it? That's reserved for an old elder of mine. What happened to them? We had a falling out. Why? Because... Yo, how you doing? It's early in the morning and the weather's cloudy. Along Yingfeng Road in Shangshu, of Great Yan sits an inn. Not many establishments would call themselves an inn in modern Yan. How you doing? How you doing, Scarlet? Welcome. We're here.
Get her in here. Get her in here.
What, you want me to get Scarlet back in? Hey, Scarlet! We're doing some reading today. We're only gonna read half of it today and the other half later in the week. You came in at the perfect time. Is that what you want me to say? But yeah, this one has the most antique atmosphere. The finest wine and tea is the most cultured in all of Shangchu. Ah, you're eating. Listen, we're not looking for some eating ASMR right now.
You can do it while in stream. That'll be good.
Oh hell no! I don't need to hear munching in my ear. Its sign is red with gold lettering. Singchu. I was about to say Singcho. That's what I was about to say. 10 jars of Husung, 3 jars of Yanliao, 6 jars of Guizing Reserve. Lu. Did I say his name right, Rez? Liu?
I believe so.
Shoot, Lord knows I mispronounce everything. Why are our numbers here so much lower than across the river? That's a question, huh? Don't blame me. They went crazy with banquets at the start of the month. Of course they sold more than us. How much difference can a few parties make? Ayo, wait. You don't even know the half of it. You were out of Shangshu then. You don't even know how ridiculous that hoo-ha was. Those 2 days of business could pay a year's worth of bills, no exaggeration. We were beating them for months, and those 2 days completely sunk us. You can't keep letting them make a fool of us, Mr. Zhang. Remember, when we were here first, and we were the first to do it well, if you ask me, the other places should be bowing to my old man here. Don't be fooled into loving your grandkids while you forget your son here. What are you even blubbering about? Since when am I your old man? I haven't even said anything. Yeah, and it'll be all over for me once you do. It was just bad luck if I were to meet one of these nobles. If it's just bad luck, then where's all your good luck to balance it out? It's not here. I'm sorry, but this isn't Danganronpa 2, okay? You said have fun, Kay. There's a lot of Mandarin words in the story. Wonderful. Oh boy. You said, oh, is the Pokemon gym leader back again? Yes, the Pokemon gym leader. God, nobles. Where did all those nobles come from? We've always relied on a word of mouth from our regulars, and you won't even do ads. If we could just invite a few pretty boys and girls to... You heard nothing. That was just the wind now. Running a restaurant inn depends on customers with taste and connections, true, but what do you know about who's connected and who isn't? If I knew, I'd be running the inn. Then sit tight and learn. Anyone with eyes could discern if someone rich, powerful, stylish, and wise. That's plain as day, so why can't you? Ugh. So whether you're a kung fu adventurer or a settled person, so long as you're alive, you'll mingle with plenty of other people. So keep mingling and you'll get a good eye for this. Knowing people and knowing what they know is what lets us live well. Meanwhile, you spend all day fiddling about and run off to the mahjong parlors every night. What kind of future do you expect when... Why'd you stop the lecture? Don't you see our 2 guests at the door? Why aren't you greeting them? I completely missed them. Quick, get them in. The first 2 customers of the day. Get them 2 plates of salted peanuts and a pot of, Chryson Consortium? However you say that. Tea, yes. Ayo. Lee, the boy. You said hello. Got my chips and water ready for this movie season. What are we watching? Invitation to Wine. But yes, welcome Christmas. Also, if you're just coming into the stream, please be sure to hit that like button, by the way. Yes, the boy Lee. We are early. Let me treat you to dinner in Mr. Liang's stead. Take a seat. Tea will be with you in a moment. I thought we would have made a beeline for his residence. You know what, Rez? You could voice Boatman.
I was gonna say, you're gonna give me all the female parts again.
No, you could voice Boatman. That's you.
Yes, Boatman.
Go for it.
Your friend there is still magistrate? I
Yeah?
think it's magistrate.
Magistrate?
Busy in any case.
Busy enough to overlook a friend? Must be busy as could be. Sir, what do you think then? Are these two noble types? Pah. Don't ask, observe. You can't judge at first glance. Already smash, like, subscribe? Thank you. Thank you very much. Shangchu, where the winds blow high and the clouds part to show off the moon. The land was mountainous since times untold. Some would say the rugged terrain posed quite the obstacle to the nomadic city's development. You said you like the format of getting your friends to voice a story. It does make it easier on me, and it is fun. But the folk of Shangchu were loath to give up the land they've dwelt in since antiquity, yeah? So they went to great pains to move mountains and fuse their city with the peaks. Yes, you must be one with the mountains, chat. Are you one with the... Actually, no. Never mind. I just realized there's a character named Mountain. Unless you want to be one with the mountains, that's you. I'm not trying to be one with Mountain.
You want to ride the mountain?
No, I don't. I don't. Hence, unlike other cities, Shangchu's plates were distributed along the lines of the range, each perhaps hundreds or thousands of meters wide, and utterly unique in their scenery. How auspicious. Shangchu's habitation must be that in recent years it has never once been struck by catastrophe. Its people have built new towns in the mountains and opened them up with ropeways and tunnels. You said be one with Mountain? Nah, not like that. Just voice them all as very masculine women? Yes. Need something to drink? How about some Mountain Dew? I actually don't really drink Mountain Dew. Never really have like that, to be honest. I like other sodas more.
It reminds me of the time in theaters they only had Mountain Dew. It ran out.
I like some Dr. Pepper. I like some Sprite, you know, cool. Alright, we can go mountain climbing, oh boy. Furthermore, with the guidance of Tumu Tianxi, a mountain range of particular renown was directly relocated onto the nomadic platforms where... Hey! Oh no.
Let's go, British cruise.
Slow down, mate. What's a Tumu Tianxi? Heavenly master of earth and wood? You might be unaware, benefactor, but Yan has multiple bureaus of Tianxi, celestial masters. Any student of the land, even a mite, accomplished at Originium. I'm trying to say it the correct way. Arts may apply to join. Take layer upon layer of examination, and so serve the country. Originium arts have a dizzying array of applications, and the science of Originium is developing by the day. The Tianxi of Yan are naturally classified by profession and specialty civil engineers, for example, the artists of earth and wood indeed. And here I thought cool titles like that would be reserved for the casters like Lazy, you know, ones with crazy battle prowess. Would Lazy be that Yan official in Rhodes Island you mentioned before? My, it may have been like that in the past, but times have changed. Now the welfare of the people come first. You said why not Resby, Boatman, and Mr. Nothing? Cause I like Mr. Nothing a bunch.
Yeah,
I voiced him last time.
This guy loves most of these characters that he won't let me voice act.
You could voice act Cruz then. You could take a Boatman and Cruz. Fine, you like Fanta and Tango?
I will not take another female character.
You're taking Cruz!
You dimwit!
Originium technology benefits the masses, and every Tianxi of Yan's Ministry of Engineering pours their lifebloods into researching Originium's arts and testing new materials. Yes. You said, oh no, the British? Go ahead, Rez, that's all you.
Me a British? I am not British.
Go ahead, try your British. Go ahead.
I am not British.
I know, I'm not British either. I'm definitely not British, but go for it.
People speak British.
What the? Did you say R? Just read. Oh my god. Oh no,
I can't. I'm trying to imagine it.
you could read it normal if you want.
Fine.
Go ahead.
Other countries couldn't dream of moving whole mountains onto nomadic cities, for sure.
Indeed, while landscapes may soothe the soul, it certainly wouldn't be worth such monumental efforts if it broke the backs and the banks of the people in the process. Still, most of the credit belongs to the civil engineers of Tianqi, who love their home enough to put in the work, and moving mountains was easy compared to convincing the local villages and estates to agree to the project. Yan has an old proverb. It's a land that raises its people. This stream is going to give you whiplash and you're ready for it. A shame I can't speak much on Oranginium arts. Or else I'd have the same things on my mind as one of those nomadic city architects.
Is everyone from Yan like this?
You said the way this man started laughing when Rez started reading? What do you mean? It's these rivers and hills before us, see? Oh my god! Wow, look at that. The limitless sights. Early spring so tranquil you could hear the snowflakes land. There's a lasting charm about it. If you've lived here since the cradle too, perhaps you'd think the same way.
Maybe. Who can say?
Dude, what the hell was that?
Woo! Now that's refreshing. Where the winds blow, Sorry, let me repeat that. That was way too slow. Where the wind blows high and the clouds part of the show off the moon, I can see how it earned that.
I need more oof, some more emphasis off of this. I need you to be like this. When the wind blows high and the clouds show. I need like that. That's what I need from you, Rez,
want
okay?
Something like that?
I need you to be in character here, okay? Jesus, if people wanted to hear you read like that, they'd read it themselves. Alright, try it again.
Oh, fine, you are very insolent, you know that?
Go ahead. Come on.
Where the wind blows high, the cloud part is to show off the moon. I can see how it earned that.
Within Changshu lie the renowned Three Mounts and 17 peaks, and they draw plenty of tourists. Some foreign nobility even make the trip out here simply to admire them. Presumably the common folk owe it only to the pains of crossing the land. Now these landmarks aren't swarmed by such visitors coming in droves.
There's a comfy breeze up here. I was worried it rained and delayed us from heading up to the mountains a bit.
Quite right, benefactor. The spring breeze caresses one's cheeks. The drizzle falls finely, all silent and slick in the rain.
Been meaning to ask, actually. You're a martial artist, right? How'd you get so...
No, Pinocchio was voicing. I'm a real boy. Oh my god. Anyways. My master often instructed us that practicing the martial arts hardly precludes the study of culture. Indeed, the arts come both martial and cultural. To learn them well is but the duty of the modern soul. Besides, the art of gab could be a gateway to making some money. Benefactor, what say we visit the nearest summit on the way? I hear more people have taken to the mountain these last 2 years. There's been quite the hubbub.
We'll rest in the city for a day or two and wait for the sisters to meet up with us and head on our way. Never felt so bad about missing all the scenery on the way, though.
You've always been singularly devoted, benefactor. A mind only for the objective, not a whit more. And as proof of your consciousness, you never take a break.
Never take breaks? Me?
You sound like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I am Mickey Mouse.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come to my clubhouse?
Oh my god, you sound like Toad Mickey Mouse.
Oh no!
For a second, Rez actually sounded like an actual girl just for a second, though. Oh god. Oh my god, oh, this is killing me. But of course.
Whatever. Flattery will get you nowhere. We're not going.
Well, trust me, I'm not trying to do anything that involves flattery with that voice you got going on. I don't know. You're merely talking to me. You're merely taking me to the office for onboarding. Such a minor errand needn't be so urgent. And did I not hear Lava mention you undertook this journey intending a vacation? Surely nothing impends you from a good tour of the scenery then. Oh, Jesus.
If only Lava were here. I'm not the only one who needs to sort her head right now.
Benefactor Lava just happened to be tasked with a sudden commission taking her a different way. I imagine she'll pass by scenery just as fine. You said the hell? People are gonna be joining this stream and they're gonna hear your voice. Go ahead. Continue.
I can keep up with the voice, it's just... I can't stop laughing.
Listen, we gotta stop laughing, okay? We gotta read 5 of these damn things. Stop laughing, damn it.
I don't think she's the type to drop a view. Not in a million years.
So she isn't.
To be honest, though, she wasn't always this way. Me neither, of course.
You needn't brood, Benefactor. Things change and we change. The world's affairs are inconstant. Let's hurry on our way, then. Your ears hurt? Oh, Jesus. Found them, Miss Do. Oh god, I got a voice, Miss Do. You sure? Wait, what type of voice am I trying to give you, actually? No mistake, they came in at Zangshan Crossing and got to Yingfang Road and Weicheng District. He got someone reliable to come with them the whole way. Yo, Scarlet, are you done eating? Are you done eating over there? We need another voice. And the Lungman Knights carrying an antique little box on him, correct? Oh boy, yep, clear as day. If anything goes wrong, you're responsible. Maybe? Alright, say less. Alright, let's get Scarlet in here. Welcome, Scarlet, welcome.
Hi.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing. Let me get the screen back up. Like I said, we're only reading half of this today, and we're gonna read the other half next time. So it's less to read. All right. So this lady, Miss Do, that's all you.
Wait, it's me now?
I mean, you could voice Cruz again, because Lord knows we don't want to hear Raz do Cruz. All right, that's all you.
Oh my goodness, okay.
You got it.
Let me get it up. If anything goes wrong, you're responsible.
And Scarlet, I need to make sure you gotta have some anger in your voice when you read that line. All right.
All
right. What the-
Angry.
Oh my god. Alright, read the line again, but like you're stern and angry, like you're about to fire somebody. Alright, let's try this again. Action.
I could try. I don't really do angry. Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
If anything goes wrong, you're responsible.
Dear God, how long are we in the stream? Okay. You left this to us. We won't let it go wrong.
Good.
Oh my god, we got the sound effects. Just go.
Then we're paying this buccaneer a visit in a visit in place of those yellow bellied oldies.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister.
You finished the first part? Hey yo!
Ayo!
Alright. Now we get the party started for real.
Wait,
Okay, oh wait, I was
more
about to...
cruise. No more cruise.
Yeah, you're not doing cruise. You're not doing cruise. Definitely not.
I'm still gonna be cruise, but I hope there's not much cruise dialogue.
No, you're not gonna be cruise. You're done. You're done.
What?
You're...
I am not cruise anymore?
No, no, you're not cruise.
Okay, what's the viewers think? Should I still keep the role?
I don't think the viewers want to hear Mickey Mouse anymore. Alright, the inn has over 10 branch locations in Shangshu. Yet they do not take the name Xingqiu. Perhaps Xinglu for a journey fortunate, or Xingfu for a journey blessed, but Xingyu for a journey plentiful belongs to this inn alone. Okay. And of course, this inn alone provides such an incredible view of the skyscrapers against the twin moons mirrored in the distant lake at night. The innkeeper paid mine only to the scenery when choosing locations, not to the guests, nor the rent. Fine scenery puts guests in a fine mood. Fine scenery puts all in harmony, and the coin will come whether you like it or not. Fine tea indeed, and a fine view.
Should I do some kind of voice for him?
Whatever voice you feel like suits him, go for it.
Hold on. Should I do an old man voice or something?
I mean, I don't know how old he is, but you know, just try something. Whatever you feel like his voice would sound like, go for it.
First time I should stay somewhere. Good impression of Shangshu.
What the hell? Xingqiu Inn, an antique, elegant name.
But it's all there is.
Bro, you Cookie Monster? What the hell?
Should I be the Cookie Monster for this guy?
No, he shouldn't sound like the Cookie Monster.
He should be Elmo.
What? My God, no.
Elmo
Just use your normal voice at this point. Oh my God.
The innkeeper has talent, and whatever he touches goes well.
Good grief.
It's grown to be a lot to handle, but still he...
Oh, I thought you just stopped. My bad. What is he doing? He's pacing back and forth. Is that him busy and about?
The very same.
Doesn't look like an owner at all. Very steady as he goes. You have to admire him. If I only knew what my old school... Damn. If I only knew what my old schoolmate was up to. The Liang boy.
Oh wait, I was muted.
Steady as
Yes,
he
you're
goes.
on me. I just hear... It's like, what the... Is he a good Mandarin?
Any passerby, shoe shiner, yam hawker, or a taxi driver on the street, they'd all give him a thumbs up.
Living his dream then. Wish I could say that.
You haven't met Mr. Liang over the 10 years?
You know, the voice you're doing's better than the other ones I heard today. Nope.
I just need to find the right pitch, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
But he still chose you to deliver this item.
That is that.
Then your bond must deserve a thumbs up as well. I'm not experienced enough to say what this portends. I only know by Mr. Liang's expression that this is no laughing matter.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna laugh. Hardly. I wouldn't dare flaunt any grand bond with your Mr. Liang. But Liang's, the man, he's a friend. You said why he's so grumpy? That's the voice he came up with. And a good one.
A good friend is hard enough to find. Much less one that will stay so after 10 years apart.
You been smoking some cigarettes for 20 years? And what about you, Master
so
Shen?
hard. What about me?
With so many ferrymen at the docks, didn't it seem strange I chose you in particular?
No. I was briefed by Mr. Liang. I assume you were too. Have no need for the detail.
I see the chat saying Shen's voice must be relaxed, not grumpy. That's what they're saying he sounds like.
You want me to make it more relaxed?
I had to steal this thing right out of a smuggler's hands for old Mr. Liang. It took some effort.
Okay, I'll give you relax. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I didn't ask. You must have been itching to speak.
You still sound like the grumpy dude, but if he sounded a little bit happy.
I did it slower.
I didn't ask. You must have been itching to speak. Like, I don't know, something like that, I don't know. You said, I didn't ask. You must have been itching to speak. Like, that's what you... I came all this way with no one to talk to. You bet I'm itchy. What? The hell is this turning into? I don't like that line. I'm surprised you trust Liang with that cold look on his face. Most people don't.
You trust him because he's your friend. I do because he's the magistrate of Changshu.
Do you know him well?
I do. Mr. Liang is good to us, so we return the favor.
Li has fleas confirmed? Hell no. How long have you been in this business, Master Shen?
Hard to say. Who counts out the passing years on their fingers? 20, 30?
Damn it, well you are pretty old, huh? Very admirable.
I'm only a boatman. What's there to mind? Lately they've been putting engines on the boats. Maybe I'll be out of the job in a few years.
Ah, yes. Boatman 6-star operator. Let's make it happen, boys. Let's do it.
Oh my
Those
god,
ste-
it's
those-
Boku.
What happened?
It's Boku.
Oh my, don't you start. They'll still need someone to navigate the route and keep watch on the sky. I figure as long as there are waterways and the years run long, boatmen and catastrophe messengers are in the same boat. But
Catastrophes, you say. You don't see one often, but when you do, you never forget.
have you seen one before?
I have, but also things even more frightening. Not in the rivers, mind you. Wait, what have you got me saying?
What is it?
Strange. Two foreigners, it seems.
Hey yo. Alright, two guess?
So this is your reputation.
Reputation?
Sorry.
You're good.
Exponential?
Exceptional?
Exception. I'm not very good at reading. All these words, dude. Oh my god.
Reputation
Quintessential.
exceptional. Like wait, did I say wait?
Dishes
Exceptional.
Quintessential.
Wait, oh, I thought we were still on exceptional. Okay.
Oh.
Dishes
Oh.
quintessential.
Quintessential, yes.
Surface congenial? Congenial.
Mm-hmm.
Nail or something like that.
Congenial. I don't know.
Nail. What?
They gave you the spelling bee sentence.
Spelling
Man, I
bees.
should be speaking Cruz's part.
So this is your reputation exceptional dishes is quintessential service congenial treatment all equal Singchu in then. But of course, my master had nothing but praise for the Singchu name. So while I've never been graced with the chance to visit Sangshu, I had to take you there, benefactor. But it shames me to admit, but my master praised only the name, not any particular anemone. So I am also as ignorant to its precise forte. Here's your tea. Just refreshments, or will you two be needing lodging too?
Wow, they've even got the standard line, huh?
Hey, listen here. Maybe we've only been open for a few years, but trace the name Singyu back, and you'll see it's got a century's worth of fame. Benefactor, we've been searching for lodging. The prices are suitable enough, and it's not far from the northern crossing we agreed to meet at. What say you?
I'm fine with whatever.
Then 2 rooms, please. Alright then, anything to eat for now? May I ask what you have? Our recommended set meals are on the signs. We're currently on the afternoon menu. If you need anything, just shout. I hate places that have an afternoon menu, because then if it's not you know what I hate when it's like nighttime. Oh, you can't have this item. It's not available anymore. What do you mean I can't eat that? I'd be getting mad. Anyways, what are you saying? Ha ha. Go say quintessential 3 times.
Quintessential.
Yeah, you can say it once. Alright, very well. Let's see.
This one looks alright, mate. Lot of yan flavor in that name.
At first, I thought you said mate just to add to the sentence. And I was like, wait, oh no, you purposely said that, okay. The extra spicy fowl blood curd set. I'd recommend refraining from now. The extra spicy foul blood. What the?
Delicious.
Hell no.
Why? When in Londium, right? Can't hurt to try.
In my experience, such dishes don't quite mesh with the lunchtime sensibilities a rim Billetonian, such as yourself, may be accustomed to.
That's so? I think I'm pretty good with spice myself.
Listen, you want to drink blood? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No.
Hell no.
What are you sneaking peeks at?
Look there, at the proprietor, the innkeeper, I wager.
What about him?
He's a force to be reckoned with.
A force how?
Oh my god, my voice. Of course, he has to be, with the business this grand, but there's something more than that.
Are those calluses on his hand?
Your vision is as astounding as ever, benefactor.
And there's been 2 guests on the floor upstairs eyeing us ever since we walked in.
Damn, they think we're ugly.
Damn.
Sad. Rez.
I'm so sorry.
You just say you're so sorry? Just...
I said, who called me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, I see. What part of them caught your eye?
Well, that, caught us. Seems oddly familiar. Are you staying here today, boss? Not heading to check out the other side of the crossing? No, I'm expecting someone. I must be here to attend this guest. You're offering personal service? Gotta be a big shot then. Are we open for business then? How much can we make? There might not be money in it. No shortage of things to settle, though. Is it about the business over there? Yes and no. What does that mean? Less blabbering, more greeting the customers. Psh, penny pincher. Aye, welcome guests, are you? The hell? Mr. Do, what are you?
None of your business. Out of the way. Hey!
What a formidable greeting, young lady. Are you looking for me?
A sloppy man with glasses. A gaudy? Gaudy? A gaudy outfit and the look of swindler. And the look of swindler.
Why you gotta roast me like that? What the hell,
I'm
bro?
sorry.
I thought we looked pretty cool, but you know, that's
So it's gotta be you, right?
I must say that appraisal is a little...
An enemy of yours?
You're working overtime right now, Scarlet. You gotta voice two characters. No, they'd never go as far to send a little girl to do their bidding.
Who's a little girl, huh?
You just smack me?
Probably kicked him in the balls.
Well, she kicked up an entire wooden chair. What leg technique?
You have quick reflexes, dodging without getting up.
Like miss.
You gotta do the shaggy voice.
Yeah.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Like Scoops. This guy's a liar. Didn't the letter say we were looking for a lung?
Oh.
Then it's the one upstairs. It's you, right? Isn't it?
Hey now, don't I deserve at least an apology?
Cool. Call it, mate.
Oh damn. There you go. It's just Lee's face up there for y'all that were wondering. Personally, I thought my attire was just dandy.
Given her approach, I doubt she means well.
Wait, did we just... Okay, wait a minute. I thought we were just, like, biting the cup, but no, our hand is up. Anyways. You stroll in and abuse an innocent chair, not to mention almost giving that man a concussion for no good reason.
Oh, I didn't realize, my bad.
I was waiting.
Give it up. Your cover's blown. Now play nice and hand it over. I'll grant that it takes guts to sneak into the city in broad daylight, though.
Miss Dew, was it? I believe there might be a misunderstanding.
You come from Lungman?
Yes.
Are you carrying an antique wine cup with you? Sorry.
You're good.
Then you have 1 minute to think of a good excuse. After that, you're handling it over and coming with me.
The young lady's not too keen on hearing people out. Really makes me miss those kids of mine back home. They'd know better.
Don't look at me. Mr. Lang explained that he specifically entrusted you with bringing that wine cup from Longman. And if Mr. Leong says so, I believe it.
You said weird name when do means you in German? Oh, does it really? Well, Master Shen, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Though. This girl is bold enough to openly says she wants something that Mr. Leong requests.
One of our aunties plucked this right from a child smuggler's hands, so if you were expecting any legal formalities...
Is the cup noteworthy?
I looked into it. There is only baseless legends, rumors the smugglers heard from the locals. How did this become such a hassle?
Nothing, mate. I've seen this in a movie before.
As have I, but they'd usually call the officers at this point. They'd never jump into a fight first, right?
Hey, enough muttering. Got your excuse ready?
The lady is certainly blessed with a loud voice. Might those two upstairs be suspects of assault then? Benefactor?
Mate, I think that guy looks familiar.
What, you've seen him in Beastar? Is that what you about to say?
Oh no.
Oh jeez, I had to make the joke. What? The fellow with the remarkably similar get-up to mine?
No, it can't be. They work with Rhodes Island.
Mm-hmm.
Guess there's a little resemblance, though.
How about this, young lady? You've caught me fair and square. Nowhere to run. Now, if you'd call the police...
Sorry. Stalling for time, huh? Alright. I was wondering how long you could anyway. Get up there.
Like, don't let him get away! A moment, please.
What? You want to pay me back for earlier? Stand down, let me finish my business and I'll pay you... Oh my god. And I'll pay for 2 days of lodging, all expenses. Sounds good?
Take a good long look, Benefactor. If we've not got the wrong person, then a wonderful opportunity has landed in our laps.
Mr. Lee?
Let's see. Little blonde rabbit, ambiguously closed eyes, a Rhodes Island operator. Miraculous! Of the taverns of Sangchu, in all of Yan, in all the world, to think you'd have the fortune to run into an old friend here. So how about we not sour the mood on this miraculous reunion?
What the hell is going on? You're all together?
Oh, great.
Surround them. Nobody
No,
leaves until
we
they
weren't
hand
with
over
them.
the booty.
We were gonna get free rooms.
Booty.
The booty. Woo!
Oh, what inspired this? I dreamt of the fable of the shadow's shadow, counseling its shade. And this is my response. Then I'd like to see it. How do you plan to let these common objects manifest themselves? Take it as but an inadvertent act. Mock me not for it. What the? Just now. Benefactor, watch out. Like Scoobs, my leg! There you go.
They're all civvies? Civvies, is that right?
Yes, you got it.
They're all civvies. Keep a light touch.
I know, the action budget is good use. Put to very good use. Like, careful! That Liberi's from some martial arts school. Leave the contest to me, huh? Wait, where'd she go? God.
Why is it always punch first, ask questions later?
Because violence is always the answer. Like, when did she get on the second floor?
No need to hurt anyone. Nothing, mate. Easy does it. Over here, Mr. Lee.
So sorry to get you all caught up in this mess.
Not like we're expected to run into you, Mr. Lee. Well, let's go out of here first. Let's get out of here first.
No, I have not listened to the song, by the way. I have not, Speedy.
Hey, are you ignoring me on purpose? You think you can just leave?
Apologies, but you won't be passing.
And who you designed? Oh my god.
you fast forwarded. Damn!
Damn!
PNG fight! Slideshow fight! Go! A fan, the swindler. Oh no, that guest knows some rare kung fu, doesn't he? Zhang, sir, shouldn't you step in before they ruin all the furniture on the ground floor? Fan Man's moves are probably meant to intimidate. He's being very slick about it, but the lady hasn't shown us anything yet. Well, everything yet either. If they work things out, we could come out richer and happier. When she's still being cautious, while she's still being cautious at least. Hey! All of you fine people! Give me your money! Or go fight outside. In the late evenings of Sangshu's early spring. You said Rez should have used the old man voice for that guy? You know what? You're right. The wind arrives on time, while the rain is no guarantee.
I could.
So it always been. Yeah, we can do that. A man lifts his head to the skies. The clouds and mist furl. Hui and Ming waver. But at the furthest ends, one could faintly see the light of day. A spring chill hangs, and a light breeze flutters their clothes. Damn.
Oh!
Who wants this voice? You know what, Scarlet?
No,
why did you try to voice this guy? You can do this. This is perfect for you.
Oh no! She got the man voice.
Go ahead, Scarlet. Try to sound like a Giga Chad. Go ahead. You got it.
Nope.
Would you?
You
should be here by now. I do hope that things conclude smoothly.
Well,
hey,
he's got some kind of evil
Hi! Puggies!
Puggies, man. Wait, so did it? Wait, so I just read the before. Wait, so let me see something real quick. Where does it throw us? Back to them fighting? They still fighting?
Cheh!
What's this pause for? Don't tell me I was a little too heavy-handed and hurt you in my carelessness, young lady.
So you know some flurry kung fu, huh? I mean, happy? Your buccaneers already fled on us. So there's no sense tangling with you any longer. What's your name?
Nothing. The latter man of the Zuyu. However the hell you say that. Wuyi.
Care? What kind of con man gives his real name? That must be some stupid kung fu stage name.
Ah, how keen-witted you are.
So you're not gonna let me pass to chase them, right?
Hence why I compliment your keen wit.
Shut it with your flapping.
Like, what are you waiting for? Let's take him. Miss, we'll help you out. Hold it. Oh, that's you, Rez.
I could do a dying old man voice.
Go ahead.
This is doing in. I can't have you two making a mess of the rest. And fools of. Wait, hold on.
Why you sound like a greasy old man? My guy got stains on his shirt. Oh. Alright, go ahead.
Fools of us all. And what will the passerby think?
Che?
You two fought marvelously. marvelously. Sorry.
Mhm.
In honor of your eye-opening display, I won't ask you to cover the cost.
Wow. This is how a gamer will sound in 80 years, yes.
But for now, please rein it in. Hold it for a day, for my sake.
I swear, they just have you making noises. Do pardon us, good, I've said this word earlier, Proprietor, we'll resolve this misunderstanding forthwith, then make amends at your door.
I'll let you go this time for the innkeep. I don't know how you're involved with that guy, but I'd hand him over if I were you. Cover for him and you're an accomplice?
Accomplice,
You're
yes.
accomplice. You're free to go for now, but Shang Shu doesn't tolerate outlaws.
If this were simply a matter of outlawry, you could have called the police. What has you resorting to force, Miss Du?
Nothing is right, no matter the reason. A mere disagreement can bring you to fisticuffs? What? What's that?
Yeah, that's fighting.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah. You said a dude
Why
sound like
you-
Bo Raicho from Mortal Kombat.
Okay, that's kind of it. Okay, that's true. No, miss. Let's have your people leave.
Like, miss, do we just let him go? We could grab him, then get some Scooby Okay, then we can wait for the Lungmanite to take the bait.
Quiet. We've already let the Longmeti escape.
Lungmanite.
Keeping this guy with us all night wouldn't be much use. Besides, could you ever restrain him? And you're still holding back some moves, aren't you?
Hardly. Friendship is wealth now. Friendship is wealth. If the young lady here is willing to take a step back, then I couldn't ask for anything more.
I won't forget this. Nothing.
Please don't waste your memories on me. The esteemed have so much to forget. Carefully. Good. I'll get a decent head start from here.
I'm only listening to Mr. Zhang. If you want to see how things play out outside, be my guest. I suggest you sit tight and listen to.
I'm gone!
Hey, where'd he go?
Like Scoobs! No. Anyways.
How this happened? What are you doing?
Like, you weren't exactly clear on whether we were letting him go, miss.
Don't just stand there after him.
Yes, miss. Hey, Miss Du, don't you think you're making too big of a mess?
Out of my way.
Hey, don't, whatever, this isn't my problem anymore.
And Dad, why are you acting like this doesn't concern you? You even stopped me.
Oh, that's her dad.
Oh, this is great.
Oh my god. Rez is your father now.
Time for some discipline, young one.
Oh my god.
That's not what you said. Oh, it's good.
Drake just comes in and says, boy, what the hell are you doing? That's them. That's all them.
Trouble my ass.
I listen, you need to sound angry. I need the anger in your voice, Scarlet. Let's go.
Trouble, I can't swear loudly, dude.
You can say trouble my cheeks then or something. If you can't say ass, just say trouble my buns. I don't know, say something.
I'm just gonna skip it then.
Oh my god.
You knew they'd go through Yingfen Road, right? Isn't that why you were here waiting for them? We've got eyes in dozens of inns and
Eateries.
eateries in the city. Catching some blind idiot of a theft. Wait, some blind
Thief.
idiot of a theft's not hard.
Blind here. Oh wait, sorry.
You said who's blind here?
You don't know what the wine cup is. Let alone
See, Rez is in character.
I got shifting voices here because it's just too funny. What that Luminite kind of up his sleeve. Not to mention how incapable those people were. They were willing to cause a commotion. They have won. And come out looking reasonable too.
Can you say you're looking for that you're gonna bring justice to Gotham?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Or something, I don't know. Justice to Gotham.
Oh hell no, I don't know what that. Go ahead, Scarlet.
But
You're fighting me? You're fighting me?
Oh my god.
I'm your father! You know who your father is!
Oh, did you even read the line, or are you just going off script?
I wanted to say it out loud.
Are you even reading lines anymore?
going too far in character.
This dude think he really your dad. Oh my god.
What? Do you know just how significant the mission is? Or who the anonymous client is? You think you're all it takes to put hired escorts to shame. Oh my god, hold up. Looks like no one's following. Sorry, everyone. I should have been leading the way. But here we are in this plight. I never imagined something like this would await us in Changchu City. Was it really alright to leave that young man alone? Have we abandoned him?
The innkeeper and the pushy woman seem to know each other. I'm worried our rearguard hero might not slip away so easily.
Huh? How do you figure Mr. Lee?
She was clearly mindful of him while making her move. That'd never fool me. Get fooled in my line of work, and you're out of business.
Oh. Then we can only hope he's a fast runner? And honestly, I'd vouch for that.
Yeah, be a track star, don't worry.
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Oh my god.
Will he really be okay?
He'll be right as rain. Whatever that means.
Yes.
The girl wouldn't dare to make a scene in broad daylight, right? It's a quiet street, but someone's gonna notice.
That's a relief. But fancy meeting you, Rhodes Islanders here.
And what brings you to Shangshu, Mr. Lee? Commission at your office?
I suppose. Just a private matter entrusted to me by an old friend, though.
Is it that box?
That it is.
But this is bizarre. Why would anyone in Changshu dare to steal Mr. Liang's property?
It's not bizarre at all. If we could slip into Shangshu without a fuss, why would our Mr. Liang have bothered to seek me out?
Mr. Liang?
Like, just says, I'm 90% sure you got two people who can't read English. Listen, you got me here too. The dynamic trio. The three dyslexic people. Okay. An old schoolmate. You could think of him as the Wei Yanwu of Shangshu.
Wow then. Is it Wei? Mr. Wei?
Yes. Mhm.
Huh?
By the sound of it, you all know Mr. Lord Way of Longman.
Oh wait, what you mean you know Raz could read? You were referring to me?
Damn.
Excuse you?
Thank you, Jake.
Maybe the average man on the street wouldn't, but those of us sifting through Lungman's scraps? Sure, we all do.
Recognizing Lord Way and being recognized by him are very different things.
You're not wrong, but let's leave me and Wei Yenwu's somewhat rocky relationship out of this.
Shame, I'll never meet anyone Lord Way's caliber.
Sure, he's extraordinary, but not that extraordinary.
You're kind of making it sound like Mr. Liang's no big deal by comparison.
Does he count as a big deal?
He does. Why wouldn't he? Wait, what do you mean Lord Way of Lungman doesn't? Or Mr. Liang doesn't?
Then I suppose everyone's a big deal these days. Tut tut tut. Back then, he was just a hothead who didn't even know the meaning of the word adapt.
You're the same as ever, huh, Mr. Lee?
What's the matter now? With me eking out my days in Lungmen while he officiates all of Shangshu? We haven't met in forever.
It's that young man! And he looks so disappointed.
Nothing. Alright, mate.
Oh, hands off. I'm aching all over. You may not realize this, but that young girl just now went utterly berserk. Merely warding her tested every bone in me, and it was only the proprietor's timely intervention that I had a gap, though, through which to scurry.
With the way you came running over you, you're obviously completely fine. A fan tucked in hand and everything. So care to repeat that? Tested every bone?
There's no fooling you, benefactor. I will say, though, it's been far too long since I've last used so many moves. The muscle ache alone is... And this young man is...
Operator Mr. Nothing.
in the flesh. I may not have formally taken the post, but my devoted heart and tireless efforts have long since been, beaten to Rhodes Island's tune. So you're a new operator, friend. Good to meet you. Well met, well met. I hear from my benefactor that you're also an ally to Rhodes Island. As expected of Rhodes Island, friend to all and beloved by the masses, that they'd strike an accord with such a fine soul like yourself. Just call me Old Lee. How kind of you, Brother Lee. Well then, brother, you say you only got out once the innkeeper intervened? Precisely so. What's of it? Seems things aren't as simple as I thought they would be.
This isn't the place to stand and chat. Too many years. I'd never forgive myself for another second.
Can you say Donatello in that voice?
Donatello.
Master Splinter! Then we'll head straight for the Liang
Leonardo,
estate.
my boy.
Leonardo. As for our friends...
Michelangelo. Donatello.
Man.
I was only told to meet me. Bringing any more would be a little. Never mind. I doubt Mr. Liang is so small-minded. And you did both help us out, so we'll go together.
The Liang estate, huh? I'd really rather not bother anyone else.
It's fine. You're with me. Decisive words, Brother Lee.
If that's settled, then let's be quick. This way.
Flashbacks. Brother Lee. I'll be right there. What the hell? The hell is that?
Hey, it's one of your fans.
Strange
I want to get
object.
your autograph.
Oh yeah, Scarlet, you could make the sound effects for this thing. Go ahead. Sound like it's dying. What's this? Are these strange pets the new trend in Shangshu? Brother Lee, don't fall behind. I'm coming.
What kind of creature is that?
I don't know. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing. Okay, let me stop singing that song. Anyways, Master Splinter, please shed some wisdom upon my aching soul, my student. If she leaves you for another, there shall always be her mother. What?
My student, if she leaves you for another, there shall always be her mother.
What the? Okay.
I know what that is.
I don't know what it is. The cold spell of springtide. It hearkens? What the It hearkens me back to many scenes of the past, my academic pursuits, my career in business, my training in the martial arts, and my entrance to politics. In those bygone times, we were inseparable. Kind friends and mentors were always there for us, each of them hoping to realize their own grand aspirations. What about now? The green bricks have yet to be cleaned, spring has long since begun, yet the snow lingers, white as pearls. It is impossible to know what the man behind the door thinks when it is shut. All you are certain is when it opens. When you know, well, what you know is merely what he wants you to know. He lifts his head, the door lets out a creak. The squad.
Mr. Liang.
Liang, son. Long time no see. Indeed, it's been a while. You ventured far, Li. It was a long journey, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't, arduous. How gaudy of you then, Mr. Liang, to have me travel all this way just to deliver this small little trinket. All will be explained as soon as I have the time. I must thank you too, Master Shen. It's early spring. There must be many a traveler seeking to make their way across the water.
Not at all. I accepted the job, so naturally it's my top priority. But now that I brought him, I think I'll head back to the docks. No! Oh man! Alright,
What?
we ran into a bit of trouble in the city. Lee can fill you in on the details.
Trouble?
We best be careful too, sir. I'll take my leave. The docks must be low on manpower by now. I should hurry back.
You said, damn, how tall are these men? Like 6 foot, probably. Right. Thank you for your work.
Give me a kiss before I leave.
Huh? Make your way to Shangshu via Zengshan, and find a boatman named Shen. See how far your reputation gets you. Mr. Liang, you sent for me with just that one sentence. This isn't exactly your first time visiting Shangshu. So what kind of man is this Master Shen? Just a trustworthy boatman. In an experiment, boatman can be trusted with your life. Fair enough. Come to think of it, I haven't been introduced to these two. Good gracious, how did I not notice? So this is Mr. Liang's. So this Mr. Liang is the magistrate of Shangshu.
I'm getting pretty used to you overreacting to stuff you missed. What's that mean for us, though?
It means I'm voicing 3 characters right now. He's the head of the city.
Sorry. Knowing how
snacks.
Yan ranks officials, though, doesn't that make him a whole lot lower than Wei Yanwu?
These two are my business partners. It is an honor, Mr. Liang. Chu... would you... Please call me Mr. Nothing.
And I'm Cruz. I'm an operator on deployment from Rhodes Island. Oh my god.
Pharmaceuticals?
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 Pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals, yes.
Pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
Which has an ongoing business relationship with Mr. Lee. We only bumped into each other in Shanshu by chance. Though, anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ling. Ling?
Yeah, I know,
Liang.
right, Ramsey? Voicing 3 characters. By chance. And here I thought you hired messengers to escort you from Lungmen. So you are aware that messengers exist, then perhaps you should have hired them to run your errands instead of me. It was no trivial matter, and the journey was long. I couldn't trust just anyone. But you could trust me? Give me a break. What was I supposed to do if I ran into some bandits on the way? If you thought it a hassle, you could have written back and refused. Please, like there'd be another chance with that trinket of yours. By the time your letter made it to me, the smugglers were already in Lungmen. When did I have time to write back and tell you to find somebody else? I had to get someone looking into them straight away, smashing up their hideout too while we were at it. Fortunately, the kids working for me are more than capable of holding the fort. Otherwise, I wouldn't have time for this errand of yours.
Sounds like Wafu Mo to me. And I'm guessing Mr. Lee took this as an excuse to skip town rather than deal with everything on his plate.
Seeing as you are Mr. Lee's business partners, we shouldn't be discussing this at the door. Please, please come in. We have enough guest rooms for everyone. Better take off them shoes though, you ain't walking in this house with some shoes. What an honor to be personally received by Shangshu's magistrate. Best we accept then. Please, this way. You have our thanks, Mr. Liang. Benefactor, we were just worrying about where to stay the night, and there's still time before a meeting. Why not get some rest here?
Wow.
Benefactor?
Nothing. Guess I'm just tired. Mr. Lee, do we have to tell Mr. Liang about what just happened?
Yes, we should. Look at the sky. It's filled with clouds. It'll probably rain tonight. The flashbacks! What's the matter, Lee? Nothing. Some landscapes flashed through my mind is all. Maybe it's been way too long since I last visited Sangshu, and the nostalgia's getting to me. Miss Du, how'd it go?
How did what go? That ugly old Zheng? Zheng gave me an earful.
What should we do then?
I told you, we can't always listen to them. If that's all we ever do, we won't have a future. Just do as I say.
Alright, I'll call everyone up. How will you deal with the Lungmanite now?
I'll go see him myself. Some things are best discussed with an open heart. Remember that, kids.
What are you giving life lessons to people now? Remember that, kids. What in the world? How about a drink? I'll pass. I have work later. You had me travel thousands of li to bring you a wine cup, and you won't indulge with me with one little drink? I went through hell and high water for this thing, you know. Drink makes fools of us all. Oh, got my throat. Drink makes fools of us all. One of the Liang's of yesteryear's favorite sayings. I'm full glad I am to know that Mr. Liang still cannot hold his liquor. And full glad am I to know that you're still that good old foul-mouthed Li. I've sent someone to investigate what happened to sing you in. I doubt things are as simple as they seem. If you really don't know, then no need to stir up the hornet's nest. Such is the society we live in. Especially when simply waiting for me to leave the city would more or less solve all our troubles. We live in a society. Are you sure you don't need me to... Are you sure you don't need to check on the cup? The roads were bumpy. I could very well have flattened it under my... posterior, yeah. If you didn't feel it worth mentioning, then it must be safe and sound. I say you take a look anyway. I hand-delivered this beauty all the way from Lungmen, you know. Oh, magic cup. So this is it. Now indulge my curiosity. What makes it so special? At the price it was going for in the smugglers' auctions, it might have, well, been a buy one get one free sale. A rumor circulating the smugglers did catch my attention though. Apparently this thing was at the center of a ghost story in the village it was found. Do tell. They say the cup could make things around it come to life. Is there any proof? If there were any proof to a ghost story, you'd have heard about it on the news by now. I only know the rumors. And what of the smugglers? All taken to the LGD. That's good to hear. Actually, there is another matter I'd like you to take care of. Well, you summoned me all the way from Longmen. You may as well get your money's worth while I'm here. But for now... it seems you won't let me go without sharing a drink with you. We'll save business for later then. You haven't changed, old friend. Carefree as always. Come sit. Now you're the master. How are your days in Lungmen? I heard you're a private investigator now. Right. And Wei's daughter is staying with me, you know. Why? Oh yeah, okay, yes, I guess it's why. The Kung Fu lunatic. Ah, no wonder you asked me to look into his whereabouts all of a sudden. I've been taking care of waifu for a while now. Yeah, okay. I even went to her university graduation ceremony in his place. Am I supposed to walk her down the aisle when she gets married too? Oh, waifu's a good girl, but she's got a terrible... But she's got a terrible father. Deadbeat dad. His daughter, she's grown so much. Time flies, Liang. Calm down over there. Indeed. I heard you took up a job in government, and with your personality and skills, I figured you had a bright future ahead of you. Never did I imagine that our reunion would take so many years, though. I'm sure everyone will be happy to hear you managed to get back on your feet. Hardly. I just realized that some things aren't nearly as much of a headache as figuring out how to put the food on the table. It's been a while since I had your cooking. You're a big shot who governs a large city. Stop looking back so fondly on the tough times we struggled through. Instead, think back to the times when we lacked opportunities to use our talents and make sure the youngsters in your city have them. Isn't that what used to vex you the most? Indeed. Still glad to see you the type to never, ever hold a woman. I was worried I'd come to Shangshu to find out you started a family, which would make me... You could take that, Scarlet.
Where's my food?
Scarlet?
Is she even here?
Is she here?
Wait, what?
You could take this one.
We got the gentle female voice.
Mr. Liang, you have a guess?
Miss Ning, I'm afraid now is not a good time. What do you mean now isn't a good time? I'm just a messenger. I'll be taking my leave soon. Hey yo,
Miss Ling?
Heyo. Good evening, Mr. Lane. Lang. Liang. Liang. Good evening, Mr. Liang and Mr. Messenger?
That's right, young miss. Explain. She's a co-worker. Mighty fine co-worker you have over here at this hour.
Co-worker.
It's barely past dinner time.
Oh. Might you have forgotten our engagement tonight?
Hey, yo!
Yo.
You
No.
cheating son of a...
No, it's just... Please, don't mind me. I have a few errands that just came to mind. I'll leave you to it, Mr. Liang. If you need anything else, try to finish your business first. Wait, Lee.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, relieve yourself.
Well, seems I'm in trouble.
Well, why don't you take a little peek? Be fine. Just
Whoa.
blackmail him.
This dude.
Nothing, mate. We're just looking for some grub. Does this really need to be such a big deal? Not like Neon? Neon's here.
Mhm.
I'm fine with whatever. No one's going to complain.
Absolutely not, my benefactor. I must apologize for what happened earlier by finding you the very finest establishment.
Okay, so how come we're in some empty alley?
You don't understand. Everyone in Yarn has a handful of hole-in-the-wall eateries that hold dear to their hearts. Flavors that simply cannot be enjoyed anywhere else, no matter how reputable. Also, chat, I'm combing my beard, so I just have the camera off, so y'all ain't staring at me do that. Okay. You savor the memories and taste the feelings, and
You're not even a local. How can anywhere here... Wait, how can anyone... anywhere... How can anywhere here be dear to your heart? Now put that travel guide away.
You said they got McDonald's in Terra, now they need some Wendy's. If you insist.
Do you have some kind of 4-dimensional pocket? Why are you keeping all those weird books? And you keep taking us down alleyways too, trying to lure out the people who attacked us earlier?
Mm-hmm. You said, oh, I know about having to comb the beard. Yeah, gotta keep the beard nice, you know.
Why don't you just
You need the combing
just cut it
techniques.
off.
I'm not cutting off my beard. What do you think this is?
Just cut it off and send
I'm
it
not-
to your viewers.
Send it to my... No, I'm not cutting off my beard and sending it to people. That's weird. Yeah, Mr. Nothing got them deep pockets. We're wards of the city's magistrates. What do we have to be afraid of? Besides, they are hardly the upstanding sort. Rather than wait for them to come to us, I say we nip this in the bud before our rendezvous with the others.
The safest play would be to hole up in the in the Lian estate and contact the closest field office to send operators to meet us in Shangshu.
The hell? I've been meaning to ask, but are there many Yanese at Rhodes Island?
Now that you mention it, I don't think there's all that many. But it also feels like I run into them just about everywhere. It's strange.
Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island. Infected walking freely in a city? Benefactor, watch out! The hell is this?
It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, you want this voice? Okay.
Such a lightning fast reaction.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is this about? Mr. Nothing thinks fast and moves even faster, as do most kung fu practitioners. However, the brawny man strikes more quickly than even the skip of Mr. Nothing's heartbeat reaching his throat. Hiccups.
You got a mighty fine ass.
What? What did it turn into? Oh no!
You wanna have some time?
Just read the line!
Okay.
Nothing. Don't do it, mate.
That's funny. Okay. You know your needs. You know she belongs to an affected organization.
Benefactor, to be quite honest, I'm afraid I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to. What's more, this is a government official.
What a strange fan you are. You're a master of your techniques. You have yet to kill. At least you are aware of weaknesses.
Have we met?
No, we have not met. However, I am more particularly interested in the man.
What? That's not what that said! You going off script. Just read the line.
Okay.
Turning this into something else.
So, it seems you two are somehow connected to a deputy minister of the Central Judicial.
You mean Lizzie? Right, I saw you in our operational records before. You're Joe Mama.
The hell?
Oh, he's a minotaur. I thought he was some kind of creepy.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Hi. Deputy Monitor Censor of the Department of Discipline and Supervision.
The Department of Discipline and Supervision?
Infected. What is your purpose here in Sanction? What happened at Uwu City?
Oh my god.
What did dust leave the mountain? And how is Rhode Island involved?
Benefactor, is this about Miss Dusk?
Keeping quiet, Obi. Keep it like that. I like
What? What? Oh, nah, man. Just read the line, Scarlet. Just read the line. Please.
There is no need to probe Rhodes Island, sir. We've already gone through all the formalities, as infected.
Okay, this dude is straight up creep, bro. What the?
I am acting the role, okay?
Bro, he ain't over here trying to touch us. Like,
What the hell? If you want to know about our operators' private lives, though, there is truly nothing I can tell you. Not that I know anything anyway.
Operators? Never heard such a thing. The bestial Sue is taken the knot. Unheard of. It seems the Central Judicial Office is highly negligent in its handling of Rhode Island.
So you tailed us, huh?
Well, I am a creep after all.
what? What? What the hell?
But you won't let us go?
I will not. That depends on how close it is.
Dot, 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 dot.
No need to be so confrontational, Uncle Taihi.
Question mark? I mean, exclamation mark?
Wait, you're my niece? Oh, great.
Lord, so I've spoken with the other candle holders to better understand the situation. These Rhodes Island-related individuals are currently guests of Shangshu Magistrate. They may be involved with the Mount Hui Chi incident, but they clearly mean no offense. We needn't come to blows. My apologies. Uncle Tai-hee is usually a quiet man, but for some reason, he is unusually agitated today.
I'm very agitated. This guy doesn't love me for him.
What the? Oh my god. But this is my line, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
I am Zuoli, a court messenger. We'll leave it at that.
Sorry, I dropped something on the floor.
You did what on the floor?
I dropped something on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I'm Cruz, a Rhodes Island operator.
Chu Wheel, other known as Rhodes Island Operator. Nothing, although not yet officially.
Miss Cruz, Mr. No.
Isn't that my voice?
Please accept my
Isn't
apology.
that my voice?
Wait, is it?
Yeah, you dummy.
I'm sorry, I'm getting mixed
Pretty
up.
sure that's my voice. Miss Cruz, Mr. Nothing, please
My
accept
bad,
my
my bad.
apologies. I understand the transgression was Uncle Tai-hee's, but allow me to remind you, if you are not too involved with those sisters, I suggest you put an end to that relationship while you still can.
Nian's Nian's my friend and co-worker, and Dusk's my friend, pain in the rear sister. So is that in the So is that in the while we are There's no R there. While we still can stage or not.
There you
Pick
go.
up, woman!
To tell the truth, you've likely already crossed the line.
Thanks for the tip then.
Heh. Miss Cruz, you're a woman of extraordinary courage and skill.
And bad English.
Now we have other business to attend to. Please excuse us.
I hope Magistrate Liang will give the department discipline and supervision an acceptable answer regarding the Rhodes Islands affair. Excuse us. I need to talk with this niece of mine because I can't tell whether they're a boy or girl.
Benefactor, are you okay?
Ah, that gave me such a start. I sprained my ankle. I'm okay though. Nothing, mate.
A messenger accompanied by the Department of Discipline and Supervision's Deputy Monitor. Sansa as his retainer. What a load of poppycock. What the hell is that?
It's so British, mate, isn't it?
What
Poppycock.
what the hell does that mean? A load of BS?
Cock.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. They really took us for fools. It seems they're also well aware of the bizarre events in which we found ourselves at Koru City and Mount Huichi. Even a fool can glean that the sisters are no ordinary beings, but all this is a little, beyond imagination.
Let's head back to the Lian estate first. Now's not the time to be wandering around. We need to meet up with them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Huh?
What about him?
Nah, it was probably just some small critter.
Yeah, small critter, okay. Alright, here we go.
Are you done with your affair, sir?
Tis not like you to sigh so much. Are you so unhappy to see me tonight, my lord?
Now he knows I got side pieces. I couldn't let this happen. No. Is something the matter?
Must I have urgent matters to seek your companionship?
No.
When shall we take to the mountains and see the plays?
The weather is still cold. I've heard you've been ill of late. You should be avoiding the mountains.
'Tis always the case in early spring. It makes me long for the hot tea served at Shuzo Peak.
Right. I will go with you when I have the time.
That was your guest, was it not? You were never one to engage in small talk with messengers. Perhaps you might settle for leave the goods there, stop wasting my time. No, I doubt you would say that last part. After all, you are a man of proper attire?
Etiquette.
Etiquette, my lord.
Nothing escapes you, Miss Ning.
Where is he from?
Madagascar. Longman.
So far away. Ah, he comes all this way to see you? I should not have intruded.
No, not at all. He's not one to mind such trivialities.
My, how strange to think you'd say that about someone.
Well, dang, why you put some anger on? Now you want to put some anger on a line? I came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought you would be the same aloof man to everyone.
I don't.
What is he doing here?
Why are you asking so much questions? Take your ass home. I entrusted some matters to him. Yeah, he does have a lot of swords, doesn't he?
What sort of matters?
Damn, woman! Go.
She wants to know. She wants to know the truth.
Damn, you're just a side piece. Go home. You're supposed to ask all these questions. Nah, all trivial.
So you invited an old friend from thousands ill away, only for trivial matters? If you will not tell me, I shan't ask. However, this world is full of hardships, such is life. If you were to anguish over each and every one of them, you would only be overbrooding yourself. Remember that, kids.
Overburdening yourself? Is that what you're saying? Listen, next time I'm choosing Susie or something, I ain't calling her. Hell no. Didn't Liang say this guest room was for me to use as I please? Let's ignore the fact that you came into my room uninvited. Why are you making tea? My tea, mind you. Oh, hell no! She in the house!
It's not yours, it's Mr. Lian's.
Man, I don't like the way this is starting. This feels like the start to something else. This feels like something else. This don't feel like it's normal anymore. I'd assume so.
Let's get on my word or not.
And I made you a cup too. Satisfied?
So you plan to continue your accusations, Miss Du?
Take a guess.
I don't suppose you're bold enough to try anything in such a pretty mansion. Why don't you start by telling me why you're here?
Hey, aren't you the confident one? Still carefree enough to make conversation with me?
Well, you made tea.
Alright, fine. I'll get to the point. I'm here because I need your help.
Alright.
Huh? Now that's odd. I thought you'd be more cautious. Why so agreeable?
Liang Sun let you into his home. What is there to worry about? Do you know him?
I pleaded him to let me in, that's all. My father's always had a good relationship with the government.
Damn feds. I see.
Last time we met, I was going to steal your cup.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, I remember. Not mine, Mr. Liang's. Let him deal with the troublesome stuff. I only bother with whatever troubles come my way.
So you'll believe me?
What reason do I have to hold a grudge against a young lady? All of us were young once, and all of us have had to put up an act just to save face.
Who's saving face? I was.
Did you get in a fight with the innkeeper?
Hair? I'm starting to understand just what a terrifying person you are. You seem lax and carefree, but you actually know everything like the back of your hand. People like you are the most terrifying.
At the very least, I wouldn't attack someone with a chair on our first meeting. Now then, tell me what this is about, and be honest. This is a negotiation.
Innkeeper Zhang, my father took on a job from a court noble. They want that wine cup of yours.
About what I figured, but earlier you were helping him with that. Why the sudden change of heart?
I won't go into the details, it's just I don't want him to succeed.
So...
Will you not believe me if I don't tell you why?
Tell me why. Okay. Try not to ask questions that you already know the answers to. You want to come across as sincere.
If he succeeds, excuse me. If he succeeds, it doesn't matter how big a role I played. He'll make me take full credit for it. He'll make me take the full credit. The Escort Association has made itself a lot of enemies, and for all the weight it has thrown around, it's stuck by old rules. Even now that the messenger industry has taken off, they're always left out being slower to react than anyone else. Everyone else.
Nothing but a... Oh, okay. I was reading the comment. Continue.
That's why my father always told me to keep my mouth shut, to hide my shortcomings. He wants me to act like a frivolous?
Frivolous.
Playgirl who pisses away his riches. Also no, one will give me a second thought. Then I'd secretly run errands for the court, both to curry favor and win over my lackeys. Only then will he finally entrust me with the family business.
Dad problems?
Whoa.
Well, that's an innkeeper for you. Always so calculating.
But I'm not part of the equation. Whether it's the Day Yayu who will inherit the association, or the Miss Du who's always throwing money around.
Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
I'm just
Both are what others expect me to be.
So you want to take this chance to ensure your old man has to stay put and right the ship. That's the way. That way you won't need to take over as a new innkeeper. Am I getting this right?
Not quite. The royal court doesn't often come to the association with a job. If this deal falls through, there is no way my father is going to hand me the keys to the association just yet. Most people my age look to me for a way out. I told them that if my father's deal falls through, the association won't accept anything from us youngsters anymore.
But either way, you're still waiting for your old man to pass the baton to you. What's the difference?
That's nothing more than an arrangement to keep us in line. Once I inherit the association, I will have to follow the rules. And the rules go way beyond my father.
That's why you've come to me. To, help you put on this play of yours?
That it is.
Du Yaoye. Is that your name, my lady?
Well, what about it?
On this silent autumn night, lingering sorrows yet grapple my heart. A long night that never ceases. Yaoye refers to the long night from that lovely poem.
Too bad I prefer going out at twilight.
Since this is a deal, though, what's in it for me?
There's somebody out there from the royal court who wants what you have, but you didn't let them have it. Do you understand what that means?
My friend never told me to hand it over. Besides, isn't he a member of said court?
Mr. Lien had you come all this way. He has something else for you, doesn't he?
Only trivial matters.
Whatever. I don't really care. Damn. It's just now that it's come to the point. Oh my god. Come to this, you won't be able to pretend you've got nothing to do with it anymore. No matter what you intend. I can help you. At the very least, I can guarantee you'll make it back to Lung Men in one piece.
Fair point. It's a deal then.
It's a deal. Talking to you is easier than I expected. Relax, I may not want to be the innkeeper, but all my friends my age have more than a few things to say about our elders, and all of them follow my orders.
You say you don't want to take over the association, but aren't you doing the same thing?
Times have changed.
Right.
I can't help but feel you're hiding something, but fine. It'll be nothing but trouble if they find me here.
Call me Lee.
Alright, Lee, we'll meet again.
The innkeeper may seem a kind, amiable man, but his daughter... She a monster! Alright.
Oh no!
Waifu!
It is waifu.
It's waifu. Who's doing waifu?
You work in OT, Scarlet. Go ahead.
Oh my god. Uncle!
This is the voice you're going with?
You're visiting Uncle Ian, right?
Oh my god.
Right. Jeez, Lord help me. I really don't want to go on this trip. I'll keep an eye out for your dad. With any luck, I might even drag him back here.
Thanks.
Oh, don't be like that. Don't expect too much either. Oh, that's my line. Oops. Yan is a big place. Too big to find someone that easily. Waifu. Look, I need you to know, it doesn't matter if you're gonna tell him off, hammer him with questions, or let bygones be bygones and fawn over him. If I do find him, you'll need to face him on your own. It's only when you catch your fool of a dad's shadow that he'll turn back to look at you. That's the kind of man he is. I'll be in Shangshu for a while. If I hear anything about him, I'll be sure to let you know. And once you're ready, come find me.
I understand.
Just don't talk.
Shush, young one.
That prick Lianjun, neglecting his guests like this without so much as telling me his next move. The tea isn't the best I've had, but the pot is quite the work of art. A fine teapot indeed. A full calligraphy set too. Fairly old-fashioned for a guest room. I see Lianjun's tastes haven't changed. Phew. That journey took it all out of me. I'm past due for a break. After all the abuse I've taken from him, I'm done. Ah, my eyes! Where am I? Insane!
With fire!
Yeah, baby! Oh, that's another one now.
I need
Also-
to go and shower.
Well, go shower. Go do what you gotta do.
Leave.
Go do what you got to do. Thank you, Scarlet. Appreciate the help.
Yes, Scarlet.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. For anybody, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe also. Does help out a bunch. If you'd like to donate to the stream, it helps towards the Thorns cosplay. That's cool. If you'd like to become a member, get some emotes and such, Those links should be in chat, or you could do it through the thing called Super Chat, which is the money symbol by chat. And those are some of the emotes and such. And it just helps support us so we are able to continue doing what we do, you know? So
Yeah,
that is
buying
an
it.
option.
Support
I don't
us.
know. I don't know why the links aren't popping. Are the links not popping up at all in chat today? Is my bot
No.
just dead?
No, they're dead. The bot's dead.
Why is the command links dead? Oh my god. Well, I'll have to fix that. But yes, you're able to do that through Super Chat, or the links in the description box below has the membership link and the donation link. That stuff is there. Good freaking grief. Okay. Professional streamer, by the way. Alright, so let me take a quick stretch break, and then we'll get to the second part of this, which is after. So Rez, talk to the people while I stretch real quick. Talk to them. My legs! Yeah, you talk to the people.
How do I say? Why, hello! How's everyone's day been going? You liking the stream so far?
What in the world is that voice you're doing?
Single? Well, yeah, you are correct, yeah.
That voice kinda crazy. Oh my god, my cheeks, bro. I think I sit down too long.
Let me operate on it!
What? What did you just say?
I'm gonna put you on a surgery table!
A surge? I don't need it. I don't need surgery.
Of yours.
What the hell are you talking about? I don't need no damn. Sir, who are you asking is single? What, Rez? Is that what you were asking? It's all good, Remzi. Hopefully, all is well, man. And if not, I hope it gets better.
Well, Mayor, I have pulled for Ling and Shining, if as you can see in the Discord chat.
Yes. Rez gets all the same characters as me. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh, shut up, bro, and your stupid luck.
Yes, my beautiful luck. Alright. On to the next part. Yay. Okay, here we go.
Make me hack your account.
What? Okay. So, on to two after. Alright, Rez, me and you, we're gonna burn through this. You ready?
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready? The Shangshu Mountains are full of walkways winding through its steep peaks among the clouds. A conspicuous sign stands there. The sign itself is new, and so are the letters written upon it. The words, however, are cold. The mountain is old, and so are the stone steps, the cable cars, and the people, however, are all new. How just happened? I scratched my head and am surprised to find my hairless of a damp mess than expected. It is as though some indescribable sensation is enlightening my entire body and soul. All one's vivid daytime memories quickly fade away, yet they thoughtfully drift back when needed, yes. I decide to make my way up. I am not sure why I do so, but even if these steps took me immediately heavenward, I would still ascend. As if in response to my sincerity, I find yet another sign around the corner. A new sign this time, accompanied by new words. It resembles one that advertises scenic spots for tourists. Zhuangjiang Peak. Zhuangjiang Peak. Is that where I am? Hello, anybody home? Hello, anybody home? Fine, now that I'm here, I might as well make the best of this. There seems to be a pavilion in the distance. Strange, I feel like I've seen this place before. We don't often get visitors here. Are you heading to the pavilion? Oh no. I'm just gonna take a peek. What is this place? Zhuangjiang Peak? One of Shangshu's 3 mounts and 17 peaks? 18, not 17. The path to the pavilion isn't an easy one. Someone must have had a lot of free time to build it up there. Looks like there's somebody up there, though. Of course, why else would you build a pavilion? In your sweeping snow here? Correct. There's nobody here. They'll only come after the snow is cleared. Who will? Who knows, but you're here now, aren't you? Isn't the one at the pavilion beckoning you? Oh? Watch your step. The path is slippery when it's snowy. Oh, great. Is everyone here? Correct. The masters won't let us in on the fun, and the innkeeper's always busy with his customers. The only ones missing are those sitting around waiting for table scraps. Are you sure we won't have to listen to Innkeeper Zing? Can we back out? Huh? Still want to follow him? Might as well quit martial arts and work as one of his cooks. All the logistics companies have gotta be swimming in dough with how busy they are, but no, the old man isn't so in love with his rules that he'd rather open a restaurant than compete. He must be senile or something. The Innkeeper Zing. A restaurant is an upstanding business, while attaching the word logistics to the Zengyu name would merely sully the association. He'd never accept that. And why does he think that? How would I know? We all know Old Man Zing's scared of everything these days, after all those years running the escort association. Only now, but he's about to kick the bucket, does he realize how many people he's offended for nothing. At this rate, the association is done for, with or without anyone kicking down our doors. But this is a huge job from the court, right? You sure it's okay to screw it up on purpose? This will only work because it's a huge job. I know what I'm doing. Help, thief! Don't let him get away! Is that part of your plan too, Miss Steele? Of course not. Let's go. Yeah, those stairs look like one giant safety risk. Yeah, I know, right? Stairs, the biggest villain of them all, huh? It seems your friend is asleep. Well, it's getting awfully late. After nothing but small talk, then what of the play? We'll discuss it another time. You should rest. Try not to go outside so often. You need to take care of yourself. I visit because there are matters more pressing to me than my health. You mean the plays?
I have to go somewhere.
What happened?
I have to go somewhere.
You have a good one, Rez. Thank you for the help.
I am sorry, everyone. The funny man ain't here anymore.
Well,
I'll
chat,
take my leave.
it looks like I'm doing this once again. I got this. I mean, I'm only reading half of it today anyway, so we'll be fine. Alright, that means I do normal voice, so I don't strain my voice doing 50 million voices. I can't leave while I still have duties to attend to. Is that your way of berating me for idling about all day? Of course not. Help, thief! And then back to it. Alright, chat. It is just I. Who's the funny man? Well, it was Rez. It was Rez. But now it is only me. So, here we are. You said a half, which is like 4.5 hours of text. Oh, hell no, it ain't. I'm gonna get through this quickly. Watch this. A thief? How bizarre. A thief at the Liang estate. You head on inside. I'll take a look. What is going on here? Oh, Mr. Liang, I just arrived myself. You two are Lee's guests, and that makes you my guest as well. As your host, I apologize for the disturbance. Mr. Liang, I was just preparing to leave for the day, when all of a sudden I saw a silhouette up on the wall. A silhouette? Yes, and it looked like it was holding a box. To Lee's room, hurry! The lady that was sweeping snow is right. It was a difficult climb, and now that I made it, the person I saw is gone. Hey, are you still here? I am. What is this place anyways? The pinnacle of your hike, in other words, the summit. Why did you summon me here? You're the one who called me. I did? Right. I'm here to reminisce with you about the old days. How about a match? I'll pass, there's no suspense to it, much less any enjoyment. Oh, looking down on me? So you only want a drinking buddy then? I'm here to give you a small gift. It's been decades since we last met. Forget the gift, it's the thought that counts. Only a few decades, like the snap of a finger. What's this? A pair, one black and one white, like light and shadow coexisting in harmony. Pick one and I'll keep the other. What's the matter, not to your liking? You could fool others and you could fool our other siblings, but you can't fool me. Are you not afraid of losing this whole game? I am yet also not. Besides, I didn't exactly have a choice. Lee! Lee! Was that all a dream? Are you okay? I'm not so old that you need to worry about me kicking the bucket in my sleep. What's the matter? Sir, someone just spotted a thief making out with that case that looked just like yours. Is the case gone? You mean the wine cup? Don't worry, it's right here. How did you... The box only contains an ordinary teapot I took from the cupboard, painted black with ink. I'm not stupid enough to leave it out in the open, knowing someone's after it. My good man, you are every bit the cunning genius that Cruz described in the first place. Mr. Liang, someone out there is bold enough to provoke the magistrate for an old antique. If every thief was this brazen, the LGD would only need to guard street food stands. So, isn't it time you told me what this is about? I'll tell you everything you need to know, which also coincides with the other matter I need your help with. Find its owner. I see, some actual detective work this time. Before that though, Mr. Nothing, where's that benefactor of yours, Cruz? Did she chase after them? I'll go check on her. I followed them all the way to this night market, but isn't it a bit too lively? Did I lose them? Let me check this direction. Oh boy. Oops, my bad. You're from this afternoon. I don't suppose you believe me if I said I had nothing to do with this. I haven't even said anything yet. But put yourself in my shoes. Soon as I arrive in Shangshu, I run into someone trying to rob a friend, and now again. Would you believe it's a coincidence? That's a good point. Don't worry though, I'll give you plenty of time to work out your excuse. Isn't that funny how the tides have turned? Might as well save my breath then. I'll go this way, you check over there. Right then, I'm counting on you, Brother Lee. Hold on. Is something the matter? What's that besides your feet? I don't see anything. Must be my eyes playing tricks. Maybe someone's pet? Let's go. We're seeing the little weird beast. That part was pretty quick. On to number 3. Huh. Okay. I am a shadow, your true self. Persona 4. In a nutshell. Alright. Let's see how fast I could get through 3. I mean, I could read fast when I want to read fast, you know? This isn't it. If things were really so simple, then I'd find myself worried about Mr. Liang's eye for talent. Mr. Zhang, do you know anything about the visitor from Longmen yet? He's an old friend of Liang. Anything special about him? We have a few unclear leads, but I could at least guarantee that this affair has nothing to do with Lord Wei. That's my father's greatest worry taken care of. True though, considering the sort of methods that Lord Wei of Longmen usually employs, if he were involved, we wouldn't be sitting here enjoying tea right now. I've heard many anecdotes about him over the years. It's a shame that I've never had the chance to visit Longmen to see his exploits with his own eyes. I'm surprised that you'd show such a keen interest in someone like him. I was planning to get to 5, but we'll see what happens. By the time I get to 4, we'll see. I walked the world of Kung Fu in my younger years, and I've heard he's a fine swordsman, that's all. I see, so it's true that he's a swordsman. As for his swordsmanship, though, all I know is his rumors. In any case, can we assume that it was Mr. Liang himself who chose to involve the Lungmenite? Undoubtedly. He is the reason, the only remaining variable, I mean, and also Mr. Liang's only trump card. Mr. Liang should have been on our side. The man he chose should have not tried to deceive me either. It was an illogical move. Mr. Liang doesn't have much of a choice himself. If only... No, it wouldn't have mattered. Isn't her presence in Shangshu the reason everything has gotten so out of hand? The 3 mounts and 17 peaks, a place graced by the presence of a deity. In eras past, Shangshu was a place where many dreamed, not only people, but all inanimate things. As the saying goes, all things in the world could be defied with souls. And all the words in the realm could be summarized in a sigh. According to legend, a millennium ago, the Yenese towns were scattered all over the country, if only when our Shangshu forebears all collectively saw the same dream, that they chose to settle down these lands. The legends of Shangshu have always been so magnificent. Outsiders may see it as mere legend, but to locals, it's history. The operator from the medical company, Cruz, was it? If it wasn't for your help, she would likely have caught up to me. You have my thanks, Mr. Zhang. You once saved my daughter from having her hot-headedness lead to disaster. It is only natural for me to come to your aid. At the end of the day, Rhodes Island is an unknown. What do you think, Innkeeper? They are not part of the game. They are nonetheless standing very close to the table. I rarely see a young woman with such fine technique. Seeing her chase after you gave me a good idea of her abilities. Oh? And what's your assessment? She may be young, but she's a battle-hardened veteran. Oh? Did you arrive at that conclusion as Zen the innkeeper, or Zen... Jingyu, the asker to the frost? Both. You haven't once looked away from that fake cup. I'm only reminiscing about the goblet's original form. When we crossed the wilderness all those years ago, we ran into a group of bandits. None of them spoke Yanese, and we hadn't the slightest idea where they came from. They blew up a caravan and tried to steal our wares. Though our escort association colleagues stopped them, still there were far too many, all obsessed with our wares, and they followed us for 200 li. It was raining, visibility was low, and there was nary a light in sight. The bandits, who knew the terrain much better, followed us like shadows. We were afraid to counterattack, lest they have some kind of underhanded trick up their sleeves. We were too afraid to run either, lest we couldn't shake them. From what I heard, the Sui regulator once secretly commissioned the renowned Xingyu Escort Association to transport an item, only for it to be lost in an ancient en route. That was my fault. I'm afraid I'm not very good with comforting words, Mr. Zhang. I simply never expected that the next time I met a crossbowman of such horrifying prowess would be in my hometown, in the dead center of the city, under a well-lit night, all for the same goblet. I truly cannot begin to explain how I feel. How did you escape then, Mr. Zhang? Well, when do you mean? Oh, the incident you were just talking about, of course. My father always tells me that I am still young and inexperienced, and I should learn from my elders. If you would continue to share your story with me, I'll gladly listen. Luck was on my side that night. 2 of my men were hurt, good men. Neither of them made it, unfortunately. The association's rule is to save the goods, then the men. We all knew the risks when we joined the business, but with the injured deed and the goods threatened, that actually freed us to do as we pleased. It was pouring that night. Helped to wash the blood off our blades. So you just need me to find the cup's owner? Correct. By owner, you mean a buyer or a collector? Not quite. It'd be much simpler matter if that were the case. That's strange. The cup was shockingly cheap, but according to the black market appraisal I stole from the smugglers, it seems it's an actual antique, through and through. Who's the man of the hour, then? I don't know their name nor anything else, really. Their gender, their face, their age. Well, where am I supposed to start, then? Are you even sure they're in Changshu? That much is certain, and only that. How do you know? Suppose our friend decides to take a trip, wouldn't that make this a huge waste of time? No, they are in Changshu. I could guarantee you that. If they had left Changshu, I would have been notified. Strange, so you could monitor them but can't locate them? That's right. Are they some kind of monster or enlightened deity? You'll know what I mean once you see them. So they must leave some kind of indication that they're here. Is this the kind of funny business government officials have to deal with these days? Fine, I won't probe any further if you don't want to tell me. It's just not that much of a lead in a town this big. They're most likely hiding in one of the 3 mounts. How do you figure? Our friend is unpredictable, but once in a while, they show up at the mountainside liquor shops to buy alcohol with no regularity whatsoever. What, ling? But they've never come down to the valleys, nor have they ever appeared in the nomadic cities, in which case they've most likely are somewhere in the mountains. Very well, then. 3 mounts and 17 peaks it is. Sounds like a fun trip. Legend has it that our friend is an appreciator of fine weather and scenery, and they enjoy lounging in pavilions and writing poetry all the more. Legend, huh? It is more than mere legend, actually. So you're familiar with them? Not exactly. In the end, you may just have to try our luck, troublesome as it sounds. Do we have a deadline? I'd appreciate it if you take care of this as soon as possible. As you could tell, a few too many people are already mixed up in this affair. The longer it continues, the greater the chance it will get even more out of hand. As for the cup, seeing as someone has their eyes on it, we should keep it in the safety of my estate. Amazing, Mr. Liang. First you had me bring it across thousands of li, then you want me to find its owner, and now you won't even let me hold it? You're really putting me in quite a bind. Perhaps next time you'll arrange for me to help you from the comfort of Lungmen? This is a sign of my trust in you. It's true that if someone has their eyes on it, then keeping it on my person is asking for trouble. As for the inn, we're investigating it, but be careful on your way. If you need help, I could arrange for somebody to accompany you. No need. A bodyguard tagging along would just make me stand out. It's trouble, and you know it. Are you certain you'll be fine on your own now? Sure, as long as you aren't hiding anything else from me. I'm looking for someone, not investigating a scary smuggler ring in Lungmen. How much trouble could it be? At least talk to Master Shen. As a veteran boatman, he could help you get anywhere here. Very well. Incidentally, is there a Zhuan Zhang peak among Shengshu's? 3 mounts and 17 peaks. Just how stubborn are you? Well, she's pissed. You're the only lead I've got, not letting you go. You're all alone with no lackeys, and you sure want to? And are you sure you want to start a fight in a bustling part of town like this? How much did that thief from Lungmen pay you to cover him like this? I don't know how things got to this point, but Mr. Lee is one of our most important partners. Partners? Business then, and you believe him just like that? You sure he's not swindling you? I trust Rose Island, so I trust him. Simple as that. Oh, so it seems you won't be coming to an agreement today then, huh? Looks like... But Innkeeper Zhang also said not to get you any more mixed up in this than you already are. Oh, judging by your reaction, Mr. Lee got it right then. You're in this with the Innkeeper. You, playing me for a fool, are you? You're just some shady girl from who knows where. How dare you make a fool of me? Wonderful. Just what we needed, these two getting at each other right now. Fine, I'll make sure you pay for this. So we're doing this for real, huh? You said I hope we reach Black Knight before the before the stream ends? Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Alright, I've actually got a few things to ask you. Nothing to do with Mr. Lee, but still. And scene? No? Like, I swear, every time I think that's going to be the end of the part, it's like, no. Regarding Miss Du, she may be my daughter, but I'm ashamed to say that she is still very immature. No, she's your family, and I'm in no position to meddle in your household affairs. How many inns and restaurants have you opened here in your town? Ho ho, I've spent my entire life savings on this business. Fortunately, my old pals take care of me these days. The connections I made over the years finally came in handy. While it takes connections to survive in this business, of course. In the end, it all is down to how capable you are. Being a businessman is another thing entirely. It takes skills to start a business, but connections to build it up. No doubt you are already well aware of that, though. Not at all. My father always tells me what youngsters like me lack isn't persistence or conviction, it's an understanding of everything that surrounds us. Wise words indeed. Being holed up in a castle in the clouds is no way to live. Still, General Zhu is a good father, but it doesn't matter what your father thinks. What truly is important is what you think. Don't worry about that too much. When you are young, there is no shame in letting your frustration, curiosity, or anger get the better of you. On the contrary, young man, you don't want to lose your edge too early. Thank you for your advice. My advice wasn't just for you. It may sound simple, but it is no simple matter. I had to hear it for myself all the same. My daughter, what a headache she is. Yeah? Nice moves. Spare me the act, it didn't even connect. How come you're like a whole different person when you're fighting? My mate Mr. Nothing is like that too. Are all you Yanese like that? I don't want to hurt anyone, that's all. You called us thieves, didn't you? Aren't you going a little too easy on a thief? Save it. That's not gonna fly this time. How about we stop beating around the bush then? Sure thing, I'm all for it. Gotta warn you though, I'm not exactly speaking for Mr. Lee here. Doesn't matter, neither you nor that conman are the honest sort. The sooner we get this conversation over with, the better. Who did you say you were again? Codename Cruz, an operator currently on deployment from Rhodes Island. So Mr. Nothing is that guy's codename? Something like that. He's not quite on the job just yet though. You work behind fake names, hiding knives beneath your smiles. What a sketchy lot. Whoa, never heard that one before. Someone hired us to take the cup back from the Lungmenite. Yanese is a tricky language, and I can't say I've had the time to master it, but wouldn't you say the phrase take back here is a little too convenient? I trust Mr. Lee. If you really had a grievance, or if all this were a misunderstanding, did it really have to come to blows? This is Yanese heartland, not Siracusa or Bolivar. Violence won't get you anywhere. But I have my reasons to open with hostilities instead of courtesies. That said, do you seriously not know anything? Oh, so now I'm the one who's getting played for a fool, huh? If you really don't know, you best stay out of this and dig no further. I've already spoke with the Lungmanite, and if you insist on sticking your nose into this, you'll ruin it for everyone. Well, a righteous one. What we are doing is righteous, and naturally, our reasons are righteous too. Now that I've told you this much, I might as well make this clear. Whether you believe me or not, I didn't rob the Liang estate, but you know who did. Perhaps. You say that you've already talked to Mr. Lee, so how about a truce? Can you give us an explanation we'd accept? An explanation? You said the Lungmanite was hired by the magistrate Liang to deliver a goblet from Lungman. So the one who hired the escort association could be someone from Liang, or even a Liang is afraid to offend. What? It's beyond complicated. Don't count on me to explain it to you. Miss Du! Benefactor, you are right. You punk. You're here to get in our way too? I haven't even said anything yet. Get 'em, boys! Oh my god. That's enough chit-chat for one night, excuse me. Get out of here, stop badgering that guy already. Alright. Oh my god. Hey, first you say you'll come get me, now you don't? Must you always give me such trouble? Hold on. You ain't half bad, and you know how to listen, so I'll leave you with a piece of advice. The mountain rapids are turbulent and steep. Stay out of this. The mountains. Oh boy. Benefactor. I'm fine, don't worry. Miss Du, are you okay? Aren't those two working with Lungmanite? Why don't we just tell them the truth? I know what I'm doing. Oh. Old man Zhang wants to dump this on us? Well, that's not gonna happen. I've got to deal with the Lungmanite. The old banner has flown long enough. It's time to switch it out for a new one. What's up, Potato? How you doing? How do you do, my dude? You missed the group reading earlier with Rez and Scarlet. It was something. it was something else. Once again. All right, we're almost on to 4. Okay, because we have 4, then we have that, then we have 5, then 6, and 7, and then there's nothing for 8, and then there's 9. Okay. We getting there. All right, 3 after. Okay, bada-boom, 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 bada-boom. You said if you wanted something else, you would have had me up in there. It's okay if we keep it safe for work around here. You got the new banner unit? Wait, what? You got another? You got Lee? What you saying? Because I know you got Ling. You also got Lee? Or who would you get? Oh, you already know. Okay, you were telling Merwin. Oh, okay. I was like, you got another one? Hey, yo. You really want Dusk, though. Yeah, so does Rez. Rez really wants them, too. Alright, speed reading mode. Activate. Midday. The skies are clear as though the heavy rains the night before had been nothing but a lie. The second tallest of Shengshu's 3 mounts is Mount, Juchi. It is home to only 2 of the 17 peaks, the lesser of which peak is Nini Peak. There are 2,222 steps leading up to Nini Peak. While this may seem like a fascinating coincidence, additional steps were added specifically for the gimmick. The steps lead heavenward. Through the clouds, the higher you get, the fewer visitors could be found. A lush green mountain, rarely ever trodden by footsteps. A few men could be seen here, and there all of them appear to be pole carriers on first glance. Also, anybody in here, quick question. Did any of y'all sign up for that damn Zenless Zone Zero beta? If so, did you get in? Because I didn't get in. I see all these people that like some content creators that I know and some that are like I'm just subscribed to, they all got into it, but I didn't get into it. Shoot, I got no luck when it comes to freaking betas for games. I don't get in anything, dude. I swear. Your phone too potato to handle Zenless Zone Zero. Understandable. Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody that has an extra link or something, or a link they're not gonna use. I'm like, just slide it to me. Just slide it to me. Let's see. 3 out of 4 people I follow for Arknight content got it. You are the one. Damn! So I'm the one that didn't get it. Oh my god, man. What the hell? This sucks. But yeah, a few men could be seen here and there. All of a sudden, they appear to be pole carriers at first glance. This is no Mount Tien, but truly, what a fine summit. How do you suppose they build a tea house up here in the mountains when the roads aren't so much paved? By hand, how else? On our way up here, we saw a pole carrier walking down the mountain, didn't we? They do this every day, carrying anything from foodstuffs to bricks up from the base of the mountain. You know, I'm not even surprised you said that. I'm not surprised, Potato. From what I hear, a single trip takes them a few good hours. It's very toilsome work. Even today, some remote mountains still rely on pole carriers for their survival. I heard that only certain people were able to do that, like, showcase the beta, though. Like, they were actually allowed to. Can't they build a ropeway for some cable cars or something? First, they'd need a plot of land to build it on, wouldn't they? Right, not that I know the first thing about building ropeways. Those guys really are amazing, though. They probably rake it in quite a bit of dough, don't they? Not until recently. I saw on the news not too long ago that the Shangshu magistrate thinks very highly of the coolies. The government's footing the bill for the tea house's tea, Well, hello there. Pardon, excuse me. Noon tea. You got it, Master Shang. Haven't seen you for a couple of days. How have you been? Same old. What were you up to? Saw my son. Oh, it's that time again. I'd forgotten. If you'd told me sooner, we could have gone together. Don't worry about it. He likes it quiet. It's been years now. I'm only saying this because we know each other so well, and I mean no disrespect, but we can't be stuck in the past. You're lucky the free polls give you Nian. What a day to start. I mean, that's really good. Congratulations. You speaking for Zheng Xingyun? However you say that. Come on, you know he personally invested in all the tea houses here. You're on his payroll. You speak for him. No offense taken. That's half my own opinion, too. Half offended, then? It's been years already. Just hear me out. Have some tea and think it through. Isn't that the man we saw go down the mountain earlier? I think so. It hasn't been that long, has it? He's already back? He and his buddies have some kind of relay system, so he only has to go down halfway. That's the plausible explanation. You should totally unrelated note, but your dad got a Steam Deck, played it for a week, and then sent it to you. Really setting it up right now. I hope that it works properly, because I've seen so many people get a Stream Deck and then it breaks, like, super quick, so I hope that it's okay. Alright, no good. Can't get through to him. There's no response, which means Nian and Dusk aren't in Shangshu yet. They might not be following the mission directives. Benefactor. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Yeah, I'm hardly a clever man, and I certainly can't, claim to remember everything I see, but if my eyes did not deceive me, the case that Mr. Li handed to Mr. Liang carried the same pattern as the trinket that Nian had. Must have something to do with them suddenly breaking off from the team. What should we do? Well, I kinda saw this coming too. I talked to Lava, you see, asked her to contact the operators near Shangshu, and had them come out to get us as soon as she made it to the office. Oh, you thought it said Stream Deck? I mean, understandable, it's very similar, obviously. The name. Oh, so you came prepared. Nian was acting awfully dodgy the whole way. I figured she was up to something. Are you suggesting we stay here for the whole time being, then? We bumped into Mr. Li. Naturally, we have to help him. It's in the contract and everything. Yeah, I see. You'll handle this fairly and impartially, while remaining vigilant and conceitinous. You continue to command my utmost respect, Benefactor. But Mr. Li is a smart man, and he never bothered requesting Rhodes Island's assistance ever since we ran into him at the inn. Maybe he's been trying to tell us not to get involved. If this really does have to do with Nian, though, not to mention Taihi and Zuali. Anyways, we'll check out the rendezvous point when the time comes. Nian's probably going to be a no-show, but Dusk isn't that kind of girl. We might see her there. Right, Dusk is likely to drop a hint or two at least. No matter how I slice it, though, sometimes things are just too coincidental. Nothing, mate. You didn't have any particular reason for choosing that inn, right? Oh, you jest. Suppose I had an ulterior motive. Could I have counted on a gloom pincer knocking my car over and then us running into each other? Give you Duska, you uninstall? Did you see my latest polls, Potato? The polls I did last night? Then just who is it that made everything line up so perfectly? What's up, Zero? How are you? Oh. Benefactor, that was a jest, right? A jape. You couldn't possibly be suspecting me, could you, Benefactor? Yeah, okay, making sure I got everything. You ain't watching, and if you got dusk? No, I didn't get dusk. I did not get dusk. Dad, what's the matter? I thought I was in charge of this whole thing. Someone has to clean up the mess. If you could do it, then clearly I could too. Wrong. Even if you could, you can't. As long as you still do it, Yoi, and not do head of a escort association, there's absolutely no way. Why? Do you still fail to realize why I didn't seize the target while he was in the inn? Why I stopped you even? It was because of Countess with the skills. And that nothing dude. It seems you still have much to learn. What do you mean? You have no eye for people. Dad, do you want me to inherit the association? Do you want me to be the naive Miss Do my whole life? An escort has many enemies, you wouldn't understand. And so I should continue to be the stupid, ignorant daughter of the association's head? I'm supposed to let everyone think that Zhang, head of the escort association, is now just an honest businessman and I'm the successor who's not up to snuff? You know, that's not who I am. Yes, my girl. Do you know the size of the bone of the young people at the escort association have to pick with you? What do they know? And what do you know? You're trying to wash your hands of the business, yet you don't even realize how long the younger generation has been unhappy with the current state of the association. Then, are you telling me in all honesty that starting a new association with those inexperienced disciples is truly what you want? Is that who you are now? All I know is that you made me do this, Dad, and if I succeed, not only will they all bow down to me, I'll have a fine new addition to my rap sheet. I'm worried that you might not have what it takes, and I'm even more worried that you're trying to mess this up. I don't know what you're talking about. If you've changed your mind, then hurry up and tell me, and if you haven't, then stop worrying about me. Oh, how did it go, miss? What did the innkeeper say? How do you think it went? Zhang got played. They switched it out with a decoy. At least we don't have to screw this one up ourselves. Sounds like he's already on top of it. Not necessarily. He knows what we're up to. Huh? He knows. What should we do then if our master grounds us? We can't do anything. Solving a problem like this could take a while, but creating a new one is simple enough. Back here, I had the same thought when I visited Changshu years ago, but the people here really are quite something. From Zenulon to Luoyang. How many wondrous peaks and precipitous paths will we have to cross? The city is dispersed along the mountain chain and there are settlements scattered all across. What a wondrous sight. So, have you come to understand why you came to be robbed? I'm not stupid, though I trusted Liangzun, and therefore I trust you, Master Shen. Well, you've got smart, so I'll give you that. Is that what Liangzun said about me? I came to that conclusion myself, so where does Mr. Liang come into this? You once told me that I put up a front, and my predictions never came true, but I have a good eye for people. That's what I meant. It's all a matter of experience. Let's go. This is as high as Hunton Mount. Well, this is as high as Hunton Peak gets, and we haven't seen any pavilions on our way up here. Weijing Peak isn't far from here, but why pick that one? If we're looking for someone, shouldn't we start from where more people live? What did they used to call that? Weijing. Zhuangjiang Peak. It was difficult to write, so they changed it when it got turned into a tourist spot. You said this dude is literally furry? Zhongli? Yes. This is Zhongli Furry Edition. Yes, of course. Bingo! I had a dream that I was looking for someone on the peak. Now, if that isn't strange, sure you didn't learn about that old name on your last trip to Changshu. Maybe, or perhaps. I have a mountain spirit guiding me. You decided to skip you and me and save for John Lee, by the way. John Lee is a good choice. He is very, very good. I'm surprised you don't have him. Or if you're trying to get constellations. You know how to use arts, right? I think they call them Originium arts now, an inkhorn of a name. I tell you, but they've always been around, and may as well be the gods and spirits you speak of. Oh, then you'll love him. You're gonna love Zhongli then. He is very, very good. Now, that's not quite right, Master Shen. It is a man... What is man who uses Fulu? And thus it is a man who triumphs over nature. It is a man who triumphs over nature? I think I like that saying. Alright. Originium arts it is. I don't really get these Originium studies. What are you spacing out for? Did I just say something? Man who triumphs over nature? No. Never mind, I was probably daydreaming. But yeah, that's funny. You quit right before he came out though, yeah. Yeah, I'll be saving up for those damn Sumeru characters. You said Potato, you love this boss in this event. I don't know if Potato's even done the boss for this event. Potato, have you done the boss for this? By any chance? Or no? Alright, Kuijing Peak, Zhuanjing Peak. We looked there numerous times, but the search always came up empty-handed. Oh, this dude again. Naturally. Yet the Su regulator has nonetheless come to a decision. Yes. Has her presence in Sangchu all these years ever proven to be a transgression, though? Why, then, did she lend Yanner's strength defending her borders dozens of times? Over such a long stretch of time, it certainly defies common sense. But the situation at hand seems to be going against your wishes, Mr. Liang. If she is a shadow, then the goblet from Lungmen must be a flicker of light. Golden Glow's coming up, but you skip her for Flame Meta. I gotta see what Golden Glow even does, but I know about Flame Meta. Like, I've seen what she looks like also. And I just off the look, I'm like, I'd want to get her. Then again, I probably don't need to get any more characters. I need to build no damn characters. Jesus. I mean, I Itu'd Hoshiguma, so. Jesus. Beating that boss was something at that final phase. Yeah, it was hell. Oh, wait, am I saying Flame Meta? Oh, whoops. I keep saying Flame Meta. It's Fiam Meta, right? Fiam. What? Oh, my God. I keep saying Flame. Fiam. My bad. I've done that multiple times. I even looked her up today, and I saw that it was an I, and I still am saying flame. It just looks like it would say flame metal, but it's fiam. 2 words to describe Golden Glow: global damage. Golden Glow is 6-star click. I see. Well, I have click. I just haven't built click. But yeah, no, I probably don't need to pull on another banner until like Spectre Altar. Honestly, with all the good characters I have. Like, I should be fine. But yeah, did the light come first or did the shadow? A difficult, yes, meaningless question. What is truly difficult are the people who try to answer this question. The Sui regulator came to me directly to reason with me in person. Naturally, I understand the gravity of the circumstances. You promised General Zul that when the cup arrived in Sangshu, you would rein its theft, allowing it to make its way to its son, Lord Zul. All to fool certain individuals. Correct. Though I couldn't have explained this to old Lee, an outsider. Then you should not have chosen the Lungmenite to handle it. Given my status, I can't act rashly. It would do more harm than good if it blemishes the early spring festivities, and as magistrates, all matters, both large and small, are of the utmost importance to me. Is he not a friend of yours? He is my friend, but he is also an outsider. We could hardly blame you. There are too many eyes. What of the cup? As I entrusted my friend with the matter, naturally, it is with him. If you wish to have the Lungmenite uncover Ling's whereabouts without lifting a finger yourself, good old Ling. Correct. Oh, rumor has it that if the cup could possess the things around it. Is it true? Mr. Taihi, I have a question myself. Please go ahead. Let us cast aside our status and speak as equals. The Sioux regulator bypassed the Ministry of the Rights for this matter, far overstepping its bounds. Once the Ministry learns of this, there will likely be quite the quarrel between the two parties. You are the Deputy Monitor, Censor of the Department of Discipline and Supervision. What are your thoughts? I am indebted to the General, and I'm merely repaying the favor. It comes down to personal feelings, then? That is correct. The Department of Disciple and Supervision's Monitor Censor oversees hundreds of officers and champions integrity. It seems to me there should be no place for personal feelings. If the Department of Discipline and Supervision learns of this and finds the Ministry of Rights and the right and the Sioux regulator in the wrong, what will become of those personal feelings? Garner loyalty and forsake righteousness. There wasn't even the slightest hesitation in your answer, Mr. Taihi. Naturally. It was the general himself who taught me those words. Truly a fine man, then. You needn't worry, however. General Zuo is a Yanese soldier. He would never do anything illegal. Did something force the Sui regulators' hand, then? Even if it means bypassing the Ministry of Rights? Right. Lord Exorcist Zuan Liao is a man who normally gives the affairs in the borderlands his utmost attention. Who could have diverted his attention to a mere goblet? It's no trivial matter, but hardly a significant one either. I am certain you already know who it is. Please take care of Mr. Liang. Yeah, please take care of Mr. Liang. It seems this spring will be colder than expected. Damn, they still got me reading on this part? Shit! Here we are! Aside from a few houses here and there, this is the only town near Kuzhang Peak. What kind of place is this? Before Shengshu City was built, it was near the border. The mountain was full of mineral resources and many blacksmiths and stonemasons worked here. What about now? With the world at peace, the nomadic cities are all parked around the mountain range. Aside from the few forges kept around as tourist spots, the town is mostly bed and breakfast now. What lies at the peak of Kuzhang Peak, then? No idea. Perhaps just a place for wine and chess. But I said cheese. After all, if it were all scenic, there'd be no need to go look for them. Most likely, it's all remote. It's a remote place where no one ever visits. I know Shengshu's mountains and waters like the back of my hand. Never heard of any pavilions off the beaten path, though. Kuzhang Peak has only an empty swath of land. The legend goes that a god staring into the deep waters there attained enlightenment by forgetting the water surrounding it. From then on, everyone called it the Field of Forgotten Water. I see. Sounds like our friend won't be easy to find out then. Easy to find then. How about we start with the wine shops? It might be futile without knowing what they look like. Good idea starting with the wine shops. If you're looking for ling, look for alcohol. Any ideas, Master Shen? When seeking a man, there is one simple trick that has worked since ancient times. Have them seek you out instead. True, but a little passive for my taste. I have an idea, though. What is it? Need something? Miss Ning. Reading for leisure, I see. Fine taste as always, my lord. Reading for leisure enriches the mind. If there is something you'd like to ask me, please go ahead. My lord, is something weighing on your mind? Whatever do you mean? Your friend from Longman. There's no hiding anything from you, Miss Ning. There is a minor matter, though it's entirely personal. What is a concern? We are looking for someone. What kind of someone? You ask a lot of questions. An old friend of ours, a practitioner of the martial arts. I see, is that all? His name is... why? It seems a simple thing. I did say it was a minor matter, you needn't worry. You should hide no secrets from me, my lord. And I have none to hide. Very well, then. She's persistent. The lady before him walks across the room and takes a glance at the bookshelf. She seems engulfed in a sense of defeat. Fortunately, her mood quickly lightens. It often changes rapidly. My lord, the book you were reading, is it a historical record? It's about an old catastrophe that happened within the bounds of Shengshu's Three Mounts. You seem to be very fond of that piece of history. I saw it with my own eyes. I can never forget it. If I remember correctly, the tale of the Three Mounts? I'm surprised you remember. It seems I've reread that book far too many times. I've only happened to notice. May I borrow it? I'll be paying Uncle Bai a visit. I could read it on my downtime. As you wish. You said being a Dea simp riches the mind? Yeah, I know you'll be pulling for her. I mean, I low-key want to, too. Them Sumeru characters. I'm gonna have some Primo saved up. You better bet I will. You said yes, before Spectre, you'll definitely get Horn and Fiametta. Yes, Spectre, Alter, I cannot wait. You said if they collab with Resident Evil, they better have What Are You Buying? Merchant as an NPC. Resident Evil 4 reference, yes. Yeah. I hope they do the Devil May Cry collab, though. Like, oh my god, it would work so good. Very well. Like, if they don't collab with DMC, I don't know what they're doing. They gotta do Devil May Cry. Just put Dante or Virgil in the game. Okay. Oh, forgive me. Let me get it for you. I haven't been able to read it much lately, so I placed it fairly high on the shelf. Thank you. So you'll be visiting Bai the Potter? Yes. Please give him my regards. Of course. I will take my leave now. Tale of the Three Mounts. My lord, I am sure you never realized, but I have actually already taken a peek at your bookshelf. Once you worked late into the night and fell asleep in your study. He's never put this book up so high. There was a new case on the shelf, too. What could be inside? Weird, weird. Listen, double the fun if Dante gets in. Hell yeah, Dante is Dante. Dante is that guy. But yes, you'll be able to play DMC on that stream deck. You said if the rumors are true in the summer stream, you get Gavio Alter? I have no idea. No damn idea. All I know is I won't see Gavio Alter for a long time, because I'd have to wait until it gets the global. Oh my god. Chad, I done so much reading today, bro. I feel like we'll stop right here at 4. My throat be hurting, bro. I just had to read a hell of a lot because I was reading more parts. So the next Arknight stream will continue, and we'll obviously, like, we'll start earlier than we did today. Let me see, when is the next day that I have an Arknight stream, just so you guys know. Let's see here. It is, if I look at the schedule, I'll be back on Arknights on Friday. Okay, so we could continue reading then. Looks like this is a 3-parter. Yeah, time to bust out the clock, the alarm clock. Yeah. So it'll be earlier though. It'll be earlier, for sure. But yeah, we made it to 4, so we knocked out all of these. Because yeah, technically, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so sheesh. I don't know. I would like for it not to be a 3-parter, but we'll see. Like, if we're just steamrolling through dialogue in the next stream, we could probably knock it out. Because remember, I mean, the Who is Real event, we knocked it out all in one stream, and it took like what, like 4 hours and something. So this stream is almost 3 hours. So yeah, if we do like another 2-hour stream, I would like to think we'd probably make it to the end or very close. So yeah, note the place we ended at 4 will be on number 4. The start of number 4, so that's easy to remember. It'll be good. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, the hunt to find Ling, right? All this drama going on. Gotta find Ling. Good lord. I'm happy my LMD is back up though, Jesus. I'll tell you that much. Also, if y'all haven't done that, where is it at? Where is it? Make sure y'all do that survey, because there is a little survey that you do, and then you'll get 600 Orumdom sent to you. So, have I done Thorn's Mastery yet? I have not done extra upgrades for Thorn's skills yet. I actually need to upgrade the base one more time to get the last upgrade, so that way then I could finish Thorns. I mean, not Thorns, I'm stupid. Silver Ash. I could finish getting his skills up there. So, yeah. You said spoiler alert. Now I know you got Thorns. Yeah, that video came out like 2 weeks ago or something of where I got Thorns. I'm pretty sure, right? It's been like 2 weeks now, hasn't it, chat? Jesus, time be flying. Yeah, I already have Thorns. I've had them for a while, for a little bit now. Yeah, you gotta go check out the polls videos. I have a whole playlist dedicated to the Arknights polls videos I've done. So they're there. They were quite the time. Quite the time, let me tell you. Yeah, this is my E2 characters. Cruz Alter is fun to use, yeah. I've enjoyed her. Hoshiguma Give, yeah. I've had Hoshiguma for a long time, but I finally E2'd her. And then Spectre, obviously. Which I'll get Spectre Alter when she comes out. Yeah. I am quite happy with the units I have. You could E2 Surtur right now. That's a good idea. Surtur is absolutely coked. Just looking through my units again, and then yeah, we'll get a Mia up there, which I'll have to do probably pretty soon. I mean, I'll be doing Chapter 6. It looks, at the rate we're going, it looks like Chapter 6, we'll do those streams, like, next week. So, yeah. And I would like to... Yeah, am I upgrading my base? Yes, I upgrade my base. I upgraded the overall base thing to, like, level 5, which I think is the max you could upgrade it, right? I think it is. And then I've been upgrading the other stuff. So yes, it's just specifically, like, for the skill part of the base, I need to upgrade it one more time so that way it's maxed out. But yeah, I try to, like, upgrade a character, upgrade base. I try to go back and forth with it. So now that I've E2'd Hoshiguma and got her skill up to 7, I'll upgrade the training place one more time. But yeah, what was I gonna say? After Chapter 6, I'll probably finally try out, what is it, IS-2, right? So, yeah. Well, that'll probably be the week after next week. Just because I know Chapter 6 is a lengthy one. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more videos. You know, hit the like button on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. If you'd like to become a member, it's greatly appreciated. Get emotes and such. It's by the money symbol in chat. You're able to gift memberships also. That's a thing on the channel. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, quick recap of what I'll be doing. There's nothing I need to do here for the time being. I'll eventually get up Black Knight in Texas. Over here, eventually get up Surtur. But I won't need to for a little bit because I have to focus on some other characters. Over here, we're good for the time being. Over here, a Blue Poison or Cruz is going to get E2'd. Probably Blue Poison? Over here, Amiya. Here, Nightingale, which I got the skin for Nightingale because, listen, it's a top tier skin. You have to get it. Have to get it. Come on. So there's that. Over here, Ling, obviously. And over here, at some point I'll probably E2 Project Red, but it's not a necessity right now. Definitely not. So yeah, the next character for sure is I'm gonna E2 Nightingale, because I need to have a healer that's E2'd. So, yeah. Yes, because of the event boss. Yeah, and I heard that, like, in Chapter 8, Nightingale's really good, so I want to make sure I'm prepared for these upcoming chapters. So we'll be good, we'll be good. And then if we go over here real quick, 61 pulls in, but at this point I'm only using my free pulls on this banner. Anything else that I have, I'll be saving until whenever I feel like pulling on a banner again, so yeah. I feel like I'll probably have a lot of self-control until there's a character I really want, and plus I have too many characters to upgrade, so yeah. Yeah, no, I know, she's good. She's very good. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you hanging out. I'll see y'all soon once again. If there's any new Arknight stuff, I'll try my best to get there as soon as I can to it. So, until the next one, stay safe, and as always, don't do crack. Just hit that outro. Let's mute this, and let's get the music. Which, I'm in my wrong playlist. This is the playlist that's full of, like, copyrighted songs, except for a few. So let me switch to the correct playlist. Probably a good idea. For the sake of everything holy. Yeah, this works. Once the song wants to play, please do take your time. Okay, there we go.